able to speak loud and clear via Discord. I need everyone logged in. Kabari keeps logging out for some reason. It's kind of what I don't like the phone setup. It's kind of jank. Okay. Sound test, sound test, sound test. Sound test, sound test. Everyone, check 1 2, check 1 2. Someone say something on Discords in, please. Check, check. All right, all right, all right. Yeah, I heard you loud and clear. Loud and clear. Right. Let's go ahead and get it started in here. Hello, hello, hello. Oh wait, but it's still not catching. Hold up. Hang on. Wait a minute. Mm.
I'm still kind of.
Can me and
Kind of.
Kabar share the Discord or not?
Okay. If he wants to be heard by the audio, he would have to be on Discord. But then I know that by you guys being close by, only one person needs to be on Discord, and you can just talk into the same device. That way, it won't be like an echo. You know. All
Yes.
right. Okay. So, welcome everyone to the Kingdom of Warriors Way in the campaign of Warriors Way, a non-linear sandbox. Okay, if you guys didn't know, we are in Nicodemus. Okay, the hamlet that is so far away from the kingdom of Warriors Way, all the way out in the back alley. It doesn't even have a dock. All right, people eke by meager aims of survival. You know the spiel from the first episode. All right, so our adventurers, and there goes Kari again. He logged out. Our adventurers. That's why I don't really like the connection on the phone. It's like really iffy. But I'm gonna move him back over here. But our adventures. The last place we left our adventurers. We have one new adventurer that has joined us in the Kingdom of Warriors Way. Um, a very bulky man by the name of Dragon, and he's the fifth of his lineage. Dragon, you finally have made it to the steamed place of Nicodemus, and as you look upon the small hamlet, you're not really impressed. You know that Nicodemus is a place that everybody can kind of eke out their fortunes, but you don't really see anyone kind of fortunate to be there except the large manor that you see kind of nestled off by the farmlands. That's the only building that actually looks like a really esteemed place. Like if you were to go into the castle, the castles and all of that stuff, and the esteemed hustle and bustle of the cities of Warriors Way, then you would see that that manor would probably be the biggest over there by that standards. It kind of stands out among like the commoners and stuff that are here. All right, so Dragon, um, you don't know anything about this place, okay? What is the first? There is a tavern. There is a chapel. There are some farmlands, a tent city, a well that you can see, and a more like housing area that's slightly nicer than the what's the name? This like simple wooden cottages and very small one room or two room homes. Um, where would you like to go first? You see a couple of NPCs walking about and doing their thing. Would you like to talk to someone or whatever else and stuff? What would you like to do? What's the first thing you like to do when upon walking into Nicodemus after clearing the tree line?
Oh, try to go to the tavern.
Try to go to the tavern. Okay. So you make your way to the tavern. You're you're a large shirtless man and stuff. And you walk into up to the tavern and stuff, and you see people hanging around or whatever. They give you an eye, and they go about their business because the locals here know that there are a lot of newcomers that come in and try to make out their means in the tavern and stuff. And that's just kind of the rules and the laws of this place. They keep an eye on you, but they just kind of be like, they kind of say, oh, well, new face. Maybe we might not see him the next day. Okay? In the tavern already, you see Machina. You don't know that that's her name yet. You see Machina is sitting there at the bar making conversations with the older tavern wench that works there and stuff. And Zaris is also there, but he's in the corner of the room looking at a board. Okay? Zaris, I was trying to move your character back into the tavern.
Okay.
And you're in the corner of the room looking at a board, which is like a job board as such. Okay? So, upon seeing these two, you don't know these guys, but you happen upon the tavern and you see a couple of NPCs and stuff. Uh, what would you like to do when you enter the tavern? Who are you gonna go and talk to?
First, I want to get a drink and then go talk to the nearest person by the bar.
Okay, so you go up to the bar and you go and you speak to the tavern wench. Let me pull her name up. I'm sorry. Give me a second.
I don't think so. Oh, wait, repeat?
No, it's fine. It's fine. I'm gonna tell you who is gonna be at the tavern today. All right. So the older okay. There is an older woman working behind the tavern, and she looks you up and down, and she says, "Hmm. Well, at least you're muscular looking." And she kind of eyes like the big spoon on your back. Like it's like the size of a club, which is a one-handed club. It's not a great club. It's a one-handed club, but it's in the shape of a large wooden spoon. Okay. Um, she kind of eyes it and then kind of shakes her head. Yeah. Would you like something to drink? That'll be three. No, that'll be yeah, five copper.
Already.
Five copper. Do you have the 5 copper to pay for the drink?
Uh, yes.
Welcome in, by the way, pair player. Nice to have you here.
Yes, I do have the 5 copper
The
to
5
pay
copper
for.
to pay for the
Yeah.
drink. Okay. As I'm checking your inventory at the moment, you are fat bloke. You don't have a penny to your name.
Oh, dang.
Yeah, the tavern keeper lady says, "Don't waste my time, hun." And she looks at your chest, not in a way, in a flirt. What's up, Van? How's it going? I'm doing all right. We're playing some D&D at the moment, Warriors Way. But anyway, not in a way, in a flirtatious way. But she looks at your chest and say, "Hey, if you're a newbie here, you need to probably go and make your way upstairs." And go to the second floor to the left so you can be registered as a tavern goer. I don't know what your mission is, but all newbies kind of come here for the same thing. She continues to clean. She picks up a tanker to clean from Machina after she's finished downing her drink. Um, and she points you into the corner room. She says, "Yes, go to the top of the stairs, go all the way back, and then make a left. So, will you follow her instructions, or what are you gonna do?
I'll follow the instructions.
Okay. So, you go up the stairs and you hang a left at the end of the hall. The door is already open. You see a very busy man, and as soon as you walk through the threshold of the door, the floorboards creak with your large size. He looks up and then does a double take. And then he kind of clutches his papers. It's like, oh, you're not here to rob me, right? He said, are you here to get like registered to go into the tower? What are you gonna do? What are you finna do?
Uh, yeah, I'm gonna be here to like join. Uh,
Oh, you're here to register to go up into the tower. Okay, cool. Um, if you're here, there's also a few other adventurers that I need to ask. They've been into the tower a few times, and I'm gonna task you guys with a special task. He like how tall are you, and what's your size? Like, you look like you're about almost what 200 pounds maybe. Um, he takes out a piece of paper and a blank thing, and takes out like a blue glowing crystal and stuff from his desk. He said, "Give me your name and your weight and your age."
age 35, weight 199.
Mm-hmm. He scribbles all this onto the paper, and then he looks at your face, sizes it up with the pencil and a L shape of his hand, and he begins to sketch your face and build and all of that other stuff. Um, as he does this, you see as he begins to, he says, "What's your name, Sonny?"
Dragon the 5th.
Dragon just the fifth. You don't what
Just the 5th.
the rest of your name? The fifth. Okay, so the
The
fifth of
5th.
his lineage, then Dragon the fifth, and I'm gonna, from your clothing and how you carry yourself, I'm gonna assume that you are a barbarian, correct?
Yes.
Okay, so he upon the piece of wood and stuff, he writes with the glowing thing, and it seems to like almost burn like your name into the thing. He says DRRY, right? And then GON, the fifth. Okay. Bar Okay, barbarian. Alright, nice. He hands you the wooden tag, and he says, keep this with you at all times." And it's a string attached, so it's like a dog tag, but it's made out of wood and stuff. Once you get to a certain level, you come back and see me about that tag and stuff.
All
And
right.
you notice as you look down at the tag, the every time you look at the tag, the lettering on the tag, it pulses with like a faint blue glow. Okay. Um, this a few things. Uh, Azari and if it would have been
Mhm.
Azari would be the only one that knows about this, but Azari knows that this tag pulses uh of a blue light. This, and then
Different
he
colors.
says, yes, different colors and stuff. But if you're positively aligned, then it pulses a blue color. But if you have intents of evil, then it pulses a red color. Okay. But since you don't have any inclination to do anything bad, it's not gonna pulse that red color. So as you put it on, the tag glows blue. He says that's just to help us find you if you happen to uh, die in the dungeon. If you have any willing benefactors, they can come and possibly get you revived at the chapel. Um, but yeah, ask around town about that. Oh yes, he also hands you a empty water skin and one ration. Okay. He says going into the tower and spending a day without food or water is pretty bad for your health. Make sure you get that water skin filled before you go off into the tower. But yes, if you're the last one for the day, I think you should follow me downstairs. He gets up, grabs the key and to the room, and he pushes you out the door. You step back 2 steps, and he goes past you, close the door, and locks it, and then leads you back downstairs. Okay. As he comes back down stairs, the other goers are going about their business, and he walks to the bar and taps Machina on the shoulder. Okay, Machina, um, he asks if you would like to join Dragon to go on a special mission within the tower.
Yes.
Okay, so he looks around and see who is probably the most eager, and his eyes land on the back of Zaris. So he goes over to Zaris and taps Zaris on the shoulder and says, "Young man."
Oh, oh, it's you.
Yes, it's me. I have a special mission. Would you mind teaming up with Machina and Dragon to go into the tower and subdue a certain uh, adversary? He gives you a rolled up piece of parchment, and it's a wanted poster for a certain thief, and his name is Monkey King Gibbons. Okay. Monkey King Gibbons is held up in the Whitechurch Tower. He gives
The White
you
House.
a single. He gives all three of you guys that paper, that wanted paper, and he also gives you a small toothpick. But the toothpick is also growing with that same blue light that you guys that's glowing from the from the from
Placards.
yeah, from your placards that's around your neck. Okay, so he says that'll help bring you right to the level on the tower where he's probably heading out and stuff. We finally tracked his location, but no one wants to take the job up. I think you guys could possibly go in and figure out how to best subdue him. But before you go there, make sure that you're prepared. Fill your water skins if you need to. Go and buy extra rations, and probably go and see the lady at the well and see if she can get you some bandages or maybe even some light healing potions. Okay? Or if you can find the traveling salesman going around. I don't know if you guys have encountered him, but maybe he can possibly even help you out on your quest for securing items and such. Good luck, you three. And with that, he leaves you and he goes back upstairs. So the three of you guys, what would you guys like to do? Receiving a mission, to do this thief. It says wanted, dead or alive. Um, Gibbons, the Monkey King.
Can Machina go to the well?
Will you guys follow her to the well?
Yes.
Okay, so you guys are all gonna go. Zara, are you going to the well with them?
Yes.
Okay, so you all three of you guys go to the well, and you see the same lady that you saw over there cleaning before. Um, she is tasting water again. She has the well bucket in her hand, and she is like she's basically doing her thing and stuff. And it's just like, huh, tasting the water, and you guys walk up to her, and she kind of looks up at you, and she says she puts the bucket of water down and kind of hangs it back on this rope and lowers back into the well. And she looks up at you and cleans her hands on an apron. Can I help you? Who sent you? Her eyes dart between all three of you guys.
She sent. We were sent by the retired guild member.
He just kind. She just kind of cocks her head to the side. Does anybody remember his name?
Nope.
Machina or Zaris? Do you guys know her name? No, the guy's name. The well.
I completely forgot.
No, well, you wouldn't know Dragon. You haven't. This is the first time playing this. But you two, do you guys know that the guy's name?
I forgot.
Yeah, nobody wrote down. Nobody asked. She says. She says. I don't just trust strangers with information like that. Maybe you can go back and see who you guys talked to and maybe come back. She kind of steps back and goes back to her duties, not offering you any advice or assistance.
Dang it.
So what will you guys do now?
Can I ask her to fill up my two bags?
Wait. I know it was Morrow. Morrow. Wasn't it Morrow?
Mara is like a day laborer and town drunkard.
Oh, right. Sorry.
She kind of says, I don't think Mara would have sent you here, and he certainly doesn't know anything about guild activities. She kind of like looks at you and scoffs, Zara.
Can she fill up my 2 water bags?
She refuses to. She's not gonna fill up your water things for strangers and stuff. So what will you do now?
I don't think I ever asked. I don't think I ever asked his name.
You got his name. He gave you his name. His first and last name.
I decided to go back and try to figure out that person's name.
There you go. So Dragon isn't gonna argue with the lady. He goes back into the tavern, goes back up the stairs, and peeks his head into the guy's office because he's back there. He already unlocked the door and he's already back sitting at his desk doing papers. Give me a second. He said, and you asked him what his name is. First in he says Yoon, Letus Yoon. He says, why do you want to know? Oh, said,
I remember now. It was Letus.
Okay. Zaris remembers now, and he says that the name was Letus. Okay. So Letus Yoon is the old adventuring guild assistant. You guys know this now, including Dragon. Write this information down. You guys don't know much more about Letus Yoon, but he is the old adventuring guild assistant. He's retired from his old guild, but he's up in Nicodemus doing guild work and organizing papers. You don't know why, but he's here doing guild work here. Okay? And his first mission to you is to go and hunt down this Gibbons guy, the Monkey King, as they call him. All right, so Dragon comes back and relays that information. he delivers first and last name. Letus Yoon sent us. Okay. Upon hearing this, the lady kind of semi passively guarding the well says she visibly relaxes and says, "Oh, yes, Letus Yoon, yes, okay, yes, he's kind of our resident guild guy. I don't know how he can keep up with all that paperwork that he does. Poor guy. I'll have to remember to go by and bring him a nice, fresh glass of water later on." And she kind of blushes as she said this. So the lady sticks the bucket back into the water, takes it out of the well. She draws a small cup, tastes it first, sees that it's good. She says, "Crystal clear water." She takes each one of you guys' water skin and fills it up to the max. Okay? Now, whoever has 2 water skins, you have 8 swigs. Okay? 8 swigs of water.
Okay.
Each day you consume 1 swig of water. If you have just a single water skin, you have 4 swigs of water. Okay? So remember that, Kabari, and remember that Izari. Okay? So now you guys are topped off of water. You know, after this session ends, you will consume 1 thing of water, and I remember that as well. This is a mental note for me as well. Okay, but you also have 1 ration and stuff. She decides to hand you guys each a single roll of bandage. Okay, so remember, y'all each have bandage that y'all can use with y'all bonus action. Just tell me that I want to use my bonus action to use bandage, and you will automatically recover 7 hit points. Okay? Remember that. You have to
Yes.
say, I want to use my bonus action
Got
to
it, got it.
recover 7 hit points. Okay? So you guys, this is an item that's written down. There's no official thing for it. I can make a custom item, but she hands you guys each one of those so you guys can recover a little bit HP while you guys are in the thing. Use it wisely and sparingly. You guys only have one of it. Okay? So with that being said, she takes the she says, if you guys are going into the tower, I'm assuming it's to hunt down the thief that has been uh like stopping people and going into the tower and killing people that have been going to the tower. He was an adventurer a lot like you, and he has a bounty on his head and stuff, you know. So that's how you guys
He was
know
an
about
adventurer
that.
like
Hmm?
If he was an adventurer like us, why did he suddenly turn to thievery and murder?
Well, that's the way it is when you kill a bunch, or if you up to no good, that the magic within your talisman thingies on your neck can tell if you're killing out of self-defense versus if you're killing just to kill and rob and thieve. I don't know how it discerns such things, but it somehow is connected to resonance, which I know little or nothing about and stuff. If you want to know more about resonance, I recommend that you go and speak to Father Aldrin about that and stuff. And upon hearing that name, Machina and Zaris, you know exactly who she's talking about. Okay, so
You know him. Yeah,
he's the one that you have to talk to about anything related to any type of resonance, and then I suppose you can try to hold up a conversation with Silent Mike, but it's hard to get past all the yelling and jittering he mumbles about. So now you guys know,
I could probably ask if
huh?
I could probably ask Father Aldrin if possible. Someone theoretically use resonance to cast magic.
Well, resonance, I don't know what magic is called, but I do know that resonance can be used to cast spells and all of that manner. but no one has quite discovered it yet. Further A or Silent Mike would probably be your closest two people that can do it, but it's much harder to keep up a conversation with Silent Mike. Does anyone in the party remember Silent Mike?
Here,
I
yes.
do.
Who's
Okay.
that?
Okay, do you
He's
guys want to tell him
basically a
who's?
complete.
Hmm.
He's basically a madman that's outside the tower who looks for dark
He looks for
dark
like
stones.
dark black
They're
stones.
basically the same material as the tower, and he wants adventurers to collect them.
What?
Hmm.
Collective rocks?
They drop from
They're
monsters.
they're they're magical in a way.
Oh. Okay, that makes sense.
He basically wants adventurers to collect them because
He has an
we don't
obsession.
know why he wants. We don't know why he wants to collect them, just that he wants them.
Hmm.
Okay.
Okay. Zaris, knowing what you know about the secret of why you should probably give your stones up to him, will you trying to try? Are you gonna try to convince the others?
He usually gets something, even if it's small.
Yeah, he usually does give rewards based on the amount of stones we give him. I'm not sure where he keeps them, but well, I won't argue.
Okay. Um. With that being said, would you guys like to try and see if you can uh shop for anything or like find any more wares that you can get before you go on your journey? I hope that
Can
you guys are
Prob-
writing down whatever these people are giving to you too.
Yes.
Okay.
Can Makina look around for like any kits?
Huh? Kids?
Makina is an artisan, so she wants to look for any kit.
Any kids? The lady looks at you and she says, I'm not an artisan of any type. I just kind of help people from getting sick from drinking
Um,
bad well water and
did I
some.
get did I get a second water skin or
No, you still have your original water skin. It just filled up now.
got it.
Yeah. And if there is two water skins on you, I probably gave them to you mid like on the past session. But I think the only person that has two water skins
Yeah.
is Machina. Yeah.
I'll look around for a merchant to see if they have any wares. I mean, I do enjoy having this scimitar, but I kind of need something better for the tower.
Okay.
Uh, sh- uh, where's the shady merchant with my permafrost for?
Okay. Have you been back to your tent yet, Machina, and checked?
No, it was in the. Also wanted to ask for a butcher.
He left in your tent for you. Go back in your tent and investigate. Are you gonna go back to your tent? Or you want me to move you over there? Okay. Well, I moved you back over to your tent. Um, go. You see in your room, Machina, there is like a wooden crate. When you open up the crate, there is a like some ice, some like icy looking wards, and inside of the crate being preserved by the icy wards are is your boar, your frozen boar.
Can she go back to the lady in the well and ask her name and ask if there's a butcher?
Okay, you decide to do such. Are you gonna take the frozen boar with you?
Yes.
Okay. All right. So you go and you take it
Mostly
back to
searching
her.
for the merchant for mostly searching for a merchant that might have better weapons.
Okay. Uh, she
What's the lady's name? Makina asked.
Okay. Give me a second. I'm about to get it to you. I gotta search through all of it. I have a bunch of characters though. Okay, so the lady's name is Bessa. She says her name. She said, "My name is Bessa. Bessa Crowl. That's Crowl. Crowl. All right. I know it sounds like
Okay.
crawl, but it's Crowl. Um,
I
Got
think
it.
I'll call it Crow.
yeah. So she says, let me see if I can probably direct you to someone. Let me see. She thinks about it for a minute. Hmm. Hmm. No. She's kind of pondering. Give her a moment to think. Okay, I know someone who might be able to help you. Maybe you can go and find uh either Noel Bremer, or you can probably find hmm. She kind of thinks again. Yeah, Noel. You will go and look for Noel. He can probably help you out. Last I saw him, man. Actually, it would be better if you went to Sammy. Yeah, go to Sammy. Go and find Sammy. He's a small goods trader. Right next to, right between the tent city area and the um the housing area of Nicodemus.
Okay.
She goes to Sammy, and
Okay. You go to Sammy and
I follow her because
you find.
it's very possible that he probably has weapons because goods merchants don't just carry food.
No, in actuality, Sammy is not wealthy. He's not, but he's useful in a par hamlet like Nicodemus. Useful matters more than impressive.
No,
Um,
I said weapons. He probably has
he
weapons.
doesn't have that either. He mostly deals with
Oh,
small,
okay.
simple necessities like buttons, threads, candles, chalk, wine, soap, hooks, small knives, sewing needles, flint, troop trinkets, and whatever else can fit in his little stall or pack. And as you get there, you actually see a small kind of stall, like more of a cart that can be got like drawn with like simple donkeys and stuff. And on the on the stall thing, he has a large wooden placard like nailed to it, and it says Sammy Rears, good good trader. And he's just kind of chilling in the shade of this thing and stuff. And every now and then he goes up and pets his donkeys behind the ear.
I walked up to him and I
Eh,
wanted to ask if he had any flint or steel.
mm, would you like to? I can get you some flint. He gets you some flint, and now you have the tool to be able to start a fire. Only thing you need is kindling or something that's flammable. So write that down that you have flint now. Okay.
Yes.
All right. Okay. He looks at the board that Machina is. He said, "Would you like someone to cut that up for you?"
yes, please.
Okay. Give me, since it's well preserved and frozen. Normally, when you try to cut stuff up, or animals or anything, or any type of monsters in a dungeon or in the wild or anywhere, you would only get one drop. But since it's well preserved, and since you like was able to get it and preserve most of everything on it, give me two um 1d4 rolls, please. Do you know how to do that? Or do you want me to roll for you?
Can you roll for me?
Okay, give me a second.
Oh yeah, question. Is the box the board containing also an item?
Huh?
Is the box the boards and also an item?
It's like a chest where you can keep items and you keep it inside of your tent, so nothing gets stolen out of your tent. Normally, you keep your like people have been if they live in a tent, they normally bury it underground in their tent and stuff and cover it with other things, so thieves when you're out and about won't come and find things. They can still find stuff if they check really hard, but most of the time people keep an eye out for other people, and if you're caught stealing is jail time within Nicodemus, but people still get their stuff robbed. But yeah, it's more so your own kind of storage chest, you know. So, I mean,
And because it has like the ice runes, can it preserve food?
yes,
An item?
yes,
Okay.
yeah. So that can preserve food. Um, you managed to get that exclusively from the traveling merchant and stuff. He kind of left it there as a favor for you for giving him the grain and stuff, you know. So, he also kind of took off a small leg of the boar for himself, but that's
That's
fine.
alright.
You know, in exchange for the kind of way to keep food and not keep have it spoiling and stuff. So you kind of have right down that you also kind of have like a more so of a like a kind of
One room,
freezer,
five chests.
like a freezer or some stuff, a very small freezer chest. Okay, so write that down. Um, but so I'm gonna look at these rolls and let's see what you got. You have a 3 and a 4, and I said that a 3 and a 4 on a drop. Okay, you wind up getting leather and you wind up getting meat. Okay, so what happens is as he skins the boar and stuff, he says, "Hey, if you take the skin of the boar and you hang it out to dry, maybe while you go in the dungeon, you can leave it out to dry, and stuff is gonna stink like heck, so nobody's gonna want to steal it, but it'll turn into leather, and you also get meat. All right, so uh, I will be,
And
yeah.
how much could she get for the meat? Or
You
like part of the meat?
you want to sell the meat?
Part of the
Part
meat?
part of it, he can give you let's see, how much do I want to price? How much is rations normally in the game? Do you know, Azari? I'm sorry. Normally I should know that. Mm, let me see. You get. I say you get about
A single day's ration in D&D 5e costs 5 silver pieces.
5 silver pieces. So I want to say you get 5 silver pieces for the meat. Okay. So I'll be actually adding that to your. I'm gonna add that to your character sheet right now. Where's your where actually is your character sheet? Let me see. I'm gonna get that opened up real quick. So you have. I'm gonna be adding 5 silver to your character, so I won't forget. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. You have a total of 8 silver now. All right. Okay. So, all right. Now with that being said, all right. So you sold that and you wound up getting some a little bit of silver and stuff. Um, make sure you guys keep an eye on everything that you guys have, please. Uh, I'm gonna ask Zaris, how many rations do you have at the moment right now? Do you know?
Right now, 6 rations.
Okay, take one away.
Done.
Okay, Machina. Let me see how many rations you have. You have a ration. I think I already took one away from you from being absent on Monday, so I would take another one away. That's your ration. You're down to one more ration. Okay, so you need to know that you have to spend a little bit of money to get another ration. You could have ate the meat, but eating the meat requires cooking, so that would also counted as a food item. But yeah. So Dragon, you just received the ration. You're still coming here fresh, so I'm not gonna take that ration away from you, but you're good for now. Okay, so what else would you like to do with Sammy? You know, what would you like?
What does he have any tools for like either alchemist, herbalism,
Okay,
Or
tinker,
smithing,
he
if
has
if
carpenter?
possible.
he has some buttons, he has some thread, some candles, he has some chalk, some twine, some soap, some hooks, some small knives for butchering or cutting stuff up. They're not really useful in combat. Sewing noodles, he has some flints and other cheap like little trinkets and stuff, and more useful stuff. You know.
Okay.
hmm You feel like if you want to get a proper store going, you're probably gonna have to either open the store yourself, you know, which is something that you can do in Nicodemus. You can open the store, but you need someone to man it. Maybe if you were to get a second character made and have that person who man the store and your characters somehow befriend each other, you can have the other person manning the store while another person is in the tower. Okay, just a little bit of inspiration there for you guys. So whenever you guys want to open up another character, you can have them do stuff in the town and watch things while the other one is busy exploring the tower. All right, you can have up to
What?
3 characters in this world. Okay.
How much for the small knives and uh the needles?
For the small knives and the needles, it's going to be for the needles, seeing as how they're so tiny. He wants 10 copper for the needles for a needle, and he wants for a small knife. Um, he wants 1 silver for it. Prices are
She
subject
buys
to
both.
change. He said prices are subject to change. He jokes. Or is he?
She buys both.
She buys rope. So write those down. I'll be adding them to your inventory sheet after this session. Okay? And I said that
Right.
the cost of 1 silver and how many copper for the
10? She
10?
had
Okay.
like 13 copper.
She
from
had
the-
12. She had 12. Now it's down to 2 copper
2 copper and 7 silver.
and 7 silver. Yeah. And you can always check your character sheet for yourself. You guys control all of that stuff. All right. But I will be going in and investigating your inventory and stuff. I can tell if you guys change something without permissions. Okay. So,
Excuse me. Didn't I have some spider silk and venom sacks or something?
have you checked your have you went and fully checked your inventory? You should probably do that.
Yes. Yes, I have. It's
Go.
okay. Two venom sacks and 7 pieces of spun silk from the spiders that from 2 sessions ago.
It's there.
I have 3 poison sacks and 5 spun
It's
silver.
there. Go to your
Spun
notes.
silver.
Go to your notes. And look at all the way down. It's gonna say loot at home.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh, right.
It's in your tent and you dug a hole in the floor. And your loot that you didn't want to carry around with you, I put into that. Okay. So if you have a bunch of like more material loot that you don't want to kind of carry around, let me know and I can put it in your what's the name. But if you want to take it out and use it for whatever session and stuff, you can easily say like, hey, I brought this around. But most of the time I'll be putting like your extra loot in there, except if it's something usable in combat or whatever else, then it would come out. So Did you want to do something with the venom sacs per se, or sell those to him? What did you want to do? You want to see if he can try to process them?
Probably sell the venom sac.
You want to sell
Probably
them
sell the
or
venom sac. See if
process
he can
them?
process them.
If
Probably process
he
them.
says he can, if he if he said if he processes them for you, both of those venom sacs, you have 2 points into beast. You don't know what the 2 points into beast would mean though. He said also he can turn 2 of the venom sacs into a vial of poison for you. Would you like a poison, or would you like for him to process them into points for you?
I'll take a poison vial, thanks.
A poison vial? Okay. So give me a second. I'm gonna get, since it's something that you're gonna be using immediately, I assume I'm going to actually put that on you right now. Give me 1 second.
Can Machina do the same?
You want to do the same with your venom sacs?
Yes, I have 3.
You have 3. I just need 2. Okay, so if you guys can go into your notes, Zaris, go into your notes. Since you only have 2 venom sacs, I need you to erase the venom sacs from your notes. And same thing, Machina, you do the same, but you leave yourself with just 1 venom sac. If not, I'll go and probably do it myself. Yeah, let me just erase this real quick. All right.
Did it?
Okay.
Did
And
it?
you said Machina, you did it as well? Okay.
Yes.
Okay, awesome. So you should only have 1 venom sac, and let me get you these poison vials. Okay. Okay. Now he hands you, after processing it down, he gives you a stack of like a basic poison, and he gives Machina a basic poison as well. And he says for his services, he would like 2 copper a piece for his services for processing those down for you. So he's gonna, you guys hand him the fee. He takes it outright.
2 copper.
Yeah,
you said 2 copper or 4, right?
2 copper. I already took one. I already took them from Machina. I'm gonna do the same for you right now, Zaris. So you don't have to worry.
Already did it.
Oh, you already did it? Awesome. Cool. Alright, so he does that and stuff, and you guys both have your poison. With the poison, you already know how to use poison in combat, I'm assuming, Azari. So how poison works, Evelyn, is what you can do is the basic poison, you can, as a bonus action, you can use a vial of basic poison to coat 1 weapon or up to 3 pieces of ammunition. A creature that takes piercing or slashing damage from a poison weapon or ammunition takes an extra 1d4 poison damage once applied. The poison retains potency for 1 minute or until its damage is dealt, whichever comes first. Okay?
Can she use 1 vial for like 3 arrows then?
That's what I said. 3 pieces of ammunition. But it only lasts up to 1 minute, so wait until you know that you're in a combat situation and just say, I want to use my bonus action to throw my poison on my arrows. Okay?
Right.
Okay? Or if you're going to use your up-close weapon, like your axe, you can say, I want to throw the poison on my axe for my bonus action. Okay? Okay, remember
Yes.
you guys also have that bandage that you can use with your bonus action as well. But once you use a bonus action, you're going to use 1 bonus action per turn, and you can use your regular action in combat as well on top of your bonus action. Okay? Dragon, I'm hoping you're listening to this because you're going to need this when you get into combat later on. Okay.
Yes.
Okay, so would you like to do anything else at Sammy Rear's small goods?
What about the spun silk?
What do you want to do with the spun silk?
What can he process it into?
He can process it into for each spawn stick that you have, he can process it into beast. Or he can make you some fine garments with the silk. But he'll need a lot more than just the 5 pieces that you have. You can also do other things and stuff, but you would need more pieces along with that to create some into with
I'm
the silk.
curious what he means by. I'm curious what you mean by points into beast.
Oh, has no one told you? Okay, well, so you need. Let me. I'll show you what I can tell you. He takes 1 stack of your what's your name, and he whispers into his marker, and a system panel opens up in front of it. A little bit of solo leveling reference here, wink wonk. So he says this into his marker, and a small screen shows up in front of him, and he shows you his points. He has points into beast, stone, wood, water, and these different points. You know, um, he says you can use this to quick create things or quick craft things in the world and stuff. And that's kind of how I run my small goods store. But you have to have the right tools and right materials to do such. I can't go and say, well, I'm gonna make armor without it's something in the background right now. Could you mute yourself, Evelyn? Evelyn,
Sorry.
yeah. Uh, so when you go and you have to have the right tools. So I can't be like, hey, I want to make armor if there's no smithy to make it at. I have to put all these points into it would materialize these things, and I can use this to create armor. But the building has to exist for it, and the setting has to exist for it. So here, my simple stall, I have kind of a semi workshop. He kind of shows you like the underside of the desk, and he has things already kind of set up to be made it into this. But I have to put the points into it for it materialize for me to be able to work it with my hands. So that's how the point system works. Eventually, when you get a chance, he hands you the recipe on how you can make a simple mud hut and stuff. Consult me at the end of the session to figure that out, guys. I can send you the copy of it. From this, you can be able to make your first kind of home or dwelling that's a lot more better and stands up a lot more better to thieves than the simple tents you guys. I worry that one of you guys, your fame is going to reach this town one day, and that you're going to have someone to steal from you, and you don't want that where you're trying to make your fortune in the dungeon. Especially you two. He looks at Machina and Zaris, signaling that you guys can lose your stuff while you're out in the tower. What he means by that is that I do rolls behind the scenes to see if someone is gonna steal from your home or from you guys, like while you guys are walking around and doing your things. So far, you guys have been successfully passing your rolls. It's a very low score that you have to beat, but I'm not revealing that. So, yeah. With that being said, Sammy whispers, "Be careful, you guys." But is there anything else that you want from me? He rubs his hands to get an eagle to do more business.
That's all.
That's all? Okay.
Yes, I believe that's all for now.
Okay. Well,
Alrighty.
thank you, young people. Oh, you probably need a little something more for the dungeon. He also Nura Yunda, what's up? Welcome in. How is everybody? We're playing a game of D&D. Hello, everyone. Stick around for the story and the build up, you guys. But anyway, so he takes he fidgets around in his pocket, and he hands you, all 3 of you guys, another roll of bandage apiece. So now you guys have 2 bandage each. Okay, so there was
Okay.
one that the well cleaner lady gave, and there's one from Sammy himself. He said, here it is on house. I kind of give this away complimentary for people, giving it to all newbies that kind of want my business. So If you want to use a bonus action, you can say, hey, I want to heal, but keep an eye on your HP points. If you want to ever look at your HP points, you can click on your character's token, and you can, that number in the green,
and put it into character. Then click on character sheet, and if you want, you could just minimize it. It won't disappear entirely. It'll just be a see-through kind of tab that's on the screen.
exactly. And I also am keeping track of everything like that. But sometimes I forget your items if I say that I gave you guys something. So that's why it's important that you guys write things down. Okay. So because if you guys forget about it, I'll forget about it. Until the end of the session at least. And if you remind me of it, then I'll put it on your thing and you'll see it there for the next session. Okay. So will you guys set out for now, or what do you guys want to do?
Can Magina go to her tent and put like the hang the leather, put the meat in the chest, also the 7 silver, the 2 coppers, the needles, and
you sold the meat already.
Oh, okay, then just hang the leather, put the 7 copper, 2 copper and 7 silver, the needles and the small knife into the chest.
You want to leave your copper and money in the chest, or you want to keep that with you?
Just keep the money, but leave the leather, the needles, and the small knife.
Okay, cool. So make sure you keep an eye on. Make sure you guys write down all the loot that you guys have, cause I won't be scrubbing through these videos until later on, maybe this weekend sometimes. But I'm not gonna be keeping up with you guys' items that is going up. Sometimes I will, and you'll see it pop up in your character sheet. But other times, some of the stuff requires me to manually put it in. So just remind me at the end of the session, hey, I got this, and I got that. And DM me about it, because if you don't, I will forget. Okay, so with that being said, would you guys like to set out for the tower now, or what?
Yes.
Let's go to the tower.
All right. What about you, Zaris? Will you be setting out for the tower now as well?
Yes.
Okay. So you guys take the wanted signs. They're offering 2 silver apiece for a dead and alive capture of this guy, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So 2 silver apiece, and another item is.
I'd rather that we capture him alive, because.
Is there any extra? Do you get extra if you capture him alive?
No. All they want is that you just bring back proof that proof of him. You know, if he's dead, you can just bring back proof of him. He has a marker along with you guys and stuff, so you can probably just snatch his marker and stuff. It's no difference in price. If you do bring him back alive, though,
do we question him? Can we?
You have to figure out. You have to figure it out. So, if you guys want to bring him back alive, cool. But if you guys don't, cool, fine by me. But you have to.
We can always just take the placard.
Yeah, you can kill him and take the placard.
Anyway, to the tower we go.
Okay, so I'm gonna make a roll for you guys to see if you guys have an encounter on the way. Let's see. Okay, so here I'm gonna. All right, you guys, evens or odds? Even or odd?
Odd.
Even.
I'm losing.
Even. So even beats odd. So
Even.
roll. And y'all said even. Okay.
Yes.
Okay, so no encounter.
I said odd.
One person said odd, but you got beat out though, because it's
okay.
It's 2 versus 1. Okay, so now I'm gonna roll the movement dice again and see how far you guys are gonna get. You only move 1 more space. Okay. All right. Let's see if you even or odd again, guys.
Even.
Okay. I'm rolling again. Oh, it was odd, you guys.
Nah, just let it roll.
Okay. So this time uh you don't seem to see it until it's too late and you walk up on it and it is the bushes that you thought were like just regular bushes were actually come to life and they lash out at you guys. I need you guys all to give me a an acrobatics check, please. And Dragon, I'm gonna do your acrobatics check for you. Okay.
And
10. Okay.
mm-hmm.
I'm gonna roll for Dragon's acrobatics. Okay. So you guys all managed to kind of uh, dodge out of the way out of the vine whip that the awakened shrub tried to do to you. You guys are right on you and stuff, and since they both made their actions, it is the top of the turn order. We're gonna go with Machina first, then Zaris, then Dragon, and then the awakened shrubs afterwards. Okay, so Machina, what do you want to do? It is we're in
Use
combat right now, by the way.
uh use my bow and arrows and shoot them from a distance.
They're right on you.
Oh, then use have the switch to my axe.
Okay. All right. So you use half of your movement to switch to your axe, and what are you gonna do now?
Hit the nearest creature.
Okay, the nearest awakened sub because you roll for a hit and then roll for damage. You remember how to do that?
Attack and then damage. Yes.
Okay.
Great axe.
Let's see. 12. Let me see if it hits. That is a hit. And how much damage?
I don't think she didn't. I don't think she put on the hunter's mark.
She doesn't need to. I mean, these things are fairly weak, and she winds up killing that one pretty easily.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Right.
All right. That one. The first shrub kind of like it was bursting. It looked like it took on a life of its own, but now it doesn't. It looks like a plain bush now and stuff. It kind of moves. It was moving very much uncanny valley at first, but now it's not doing any of that. It is dead. There is one more awakened shrub next to it. Okay, so Dart, it's your turn next.
Okay. All right. I will move and then attack.
Right. Okay. Roll for hit and then roll for damage. Okay, yeah, that definitely hits. Roll for damage.
It's not a nat 20, by the way.
I know. It would have said it on my thing. Okay, that is a unfortunately it is not dead, but it is looking pretty beat up. You can see most of his leaves knocked off and everything. Okay, it has 1 point of HP left. All right, so Dragon, you're next. Okay, so how you do this, I'm not sure if you logged in, but how you do it, you would go to combat, Corey. When you click on your character sheet, you would go to combat, and I'm gonna assume you already have your spoon equipped, correct?
Yes.
Okay, so I'm gonna I'm gonna roll for hit for you guys and stuff.
Let it ride.
No, actually, Zaris, you only do 8 points of damage because, like, you remember the negative? Machina,
negative.
Yeah, Machina can do full damage because her great axe wasn't a negative to it. Only her arrow is. So technically, it has 2 more points.
My scimitar.
Yeah, your scimitar. I'm sorry. Yeah. So you only have
Mhm.
so you only deal 8 points of damage instead of 9. I just remember that. The same thing with Dragon. You just have a negative to what's the name? So let's see what if you even hit this thing. What you get? You got a
You
5.
rolled he rolled a 5.
Yeah. So he really misses. So really
Oh, he rolled a nat 1.
he rolled a nat 1, and because he rolled a nat 1, how I do with nat 1s, if anybody is close, I'm gonna make you guys um call out a random number. Both of you guys go.
9.
6.
7.
Oh my god.
6, 7. Okay, I was thinking of the number 5. So Machina gets it. So I'm gonna have Dragon to roll for damage, and because he failed, he whiffed completely, and
Kobe.
he brought his club down and smacked
You mean his
Machina.
giant spoon?
Yeah, his giant spoon down, and he smacked Machina across the head for 4 points of bludgeoning damage. So that's how the crits
What
is
did
gonna work. If it's other people nearby and you're close up, or if you shoot and your other people is nearby, it's gonna whiff completely. It's gonna strike one of your teammates. You guys were both close to Dragon, so I made you guys both kind of call what numbers, and yeah, that's the way that's gonna work. So you're gonna take 4 points of damage, bludgeoning damage. Oh, it didn't update. It should update.
It did my character sheet.
It did on your character sheet? Okay. Yeah, it went down.
5.
Alright. That's cool. Alright, so now you only have 4 H. Well, 4 or was it 5? Yeah, but yeah. So now it is the Awakened Shrub turn, and seeing is how it was kind of confused as it like kind of ducked its branches away from the spoon and stuff, and he was kind of puzzled at how it was gonna get smacked by a large spoon and how it was gonna even harm it. But seeing as how Machina got smacked in the face with the spoon and how she's looking kind of dazed, the swirl is gonna attack who's dazed. Let's see if it hits.
Uh-oh.
Oh no. What should I
Uh,
do?
the let's see. That
That's
definitely
pretty
hits.
breakdancing.
You take 1 point of damage, Machina. Because
Okay, no, I have four.
all they can deal for damage is just 1 point of damage. So it's just 1 point of damage, Machina. So that should actually bring you down to what, 4? Because you're at 5 right now.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I'm just gonna apply that damage to you. There you go. All right, now you're at 4. Okay. So back to the top of the turn order. Machina, is your turn.
Magina's angry just hit, so she attacked again using the great axe.
Okay. So roll for hit. Okay, that is 8. It misses. All right.
Uh-oh.
All right. So next, Zaris, is your turn. Okay, you attack with the scimitar.
Yeah. And I deal 8 damage.
Okay, good. Because you use a. All right, you hit with a. Oh yeah, that definitely hits. But start using the fact that you have a finesse weapon. The fact that you have a finesse weapon gives you the light property, and you can make one extra attack as a bonus action later in the same turn. Okay, the extra attack must be made with a different light weapon though. Just to let you know, because you do have a mastery with your scimitar and stuff, but you can only make that bonus action if you have another light weapon or finesse weapon in your offhand. Okay, but just to let you know about that.
Gotcha.
Okay, so the uh the baddies are cooked. Would you guys like to loot them? Only one person can loot one enemy. So how do you guys want to split the loot? It's 3 people and it's 2 monsters.
Can I loot the one I killed?
Yeah, sure.
I will play paper rock scissors for the other one.
Okay, rock paper scissors.
How y'all gonna play rock paper scissors and y'all can't see each other?
We'll
Oh, right.
we'll roll for it.
Okay, then y'all both roll for it. What are y'all rolling?
Oh, 1d3.
One D.
One is scissors. 2 is rock. 3 is paper.
Do
Okay,
y'all
yeah.
want me to roll for y'all or what?
Yeah.
Oh, I'll do it.
Okay.
Go ahead and roll. Go ahead and
Okay.
roll, Doris.
On 3. 1, 2, 3.
Oh, you roll the 1. Okay.
Yeah.
Dragon, do you know how to roll?
Uh,
No. Okay.
no.
You click
It's
on
not
the
R
right.
1d3.
you can type in the chat. Yeah, 1D3.
Okay.
It would be the chat
I
in
rolled the
the
1,
game.
so I got scissors.
Mm-hmm. So Dragon, roll your thing.
All right. Hold on. Type in the chat. 1d3, right? Okay.
Yeah.
1d3.
Are you typing in the chat for on the app, bro? You gotta type in the chat for the app.
Yep. I'm doing that.
Okay.
Okay. There it is.
I don't think it was. I don't think it worked. All right.
Oh.
I'm just gonna roll a
It's
1D3 for you. I got it.
slash R1d3.
It's /R1D3.
Oh, okay. Slash R.
You got it?
It's not.
It's
Hold
it's /R1D3.
R/1.
Yeah, /R1D3, not r/. I could just roll for you.
Yeah.
Okay.
Roll for me.
It's not even recognizing my shit. You mother trucker. Hold up.
There it goes.
Nice.
Okay, came through.
It says Hakeem is typing.
Mm-hmm. It's still not going through. The hell?
I think you did it wrong.
Yeah, I think I did it. I did do it wrong. /R. Yeah.
Slash R1d3.
Yeah, I just typed it in. It said unrecognized command.
Or maybe try roll.
Okay. Oh, okay. Still having the same issue.
Maybe refresh.
There it goes. Okay, so we got 1 and a 3. I rolled 3.
I got 1 is scissors, 3 is paper.
Okay, so you win. Sorry, you can loot the other thing. I'm gonna
All right.
roll 2d4s real quick. See what you guys get. Okay, Machina, you get a 3. Azari, you get a 2. Let me see what I had down for the loot drops. I said Machina gets a 3, right? So Machina, you get compost, and Azari, you get sticks. Okay?
Compost.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let me see how many sticks you get though. Let's see. I'm gonna roll for that real quick.
Sorry,
Roll
no.
1d6 for the number of sticks that you get.
That's crazy.
Can
Okay,
I trade a
you get a single.
Saurus?
Huh?
Can I trade Saurus
What are you talking
stick?
about? Huh?
It was because I got like you said 3 compost or
No, you got a single piece of
No, it's
compost.
no, it's I got the sticks.
Yeah, you can only get a single stick, Azari. I
oh,
rolled
just
for it.
wondering if I can like trade for the stick.
You want to trade it for the? What are you gonna do with the stick?
You said I could make bows with sticks.
You can make bows with the sticks, but you still need a feather.
Oh,
And you would only make a single bow. Have you checked the amount of arrows that you had? You have a lot of
47.
arrows. You have a lot of
Oh,
arrows. Don't worry about it.
never mind then.
Yeah, no, don't worry about it. And plus, it will only make arrows that's of a lower quality. So, yeah.
Anyway, I believe that's everything, so we keep heading to the tower.
Awesome. I was hoping we eventually get out of that. But you guys have looted that. Make sure you take notes of your loot, please. Okay, so let's roll and see what your movement is going to be to get you to the rest of the tower. Okay, so that definitely gets you the rest of the way. You guys are at the tower. Once you're there, what happens is a different guard this time looks down at you guys, sees a new guy, kind of squints between your pectorials and sees that there's a marker there and nods you forward. The Silent Mike is kind of, he stacked the bricks, the weird eyed stone bricks, and he's meditating on the top of them, but he has one eye open looking at you and stuff, and he's rapidly blinking that one eye that's open. He says, "Bring me back the stones that you guys get from the creatures inside." And he closes his eyes and continues to meditate, and as he's meditating, he almost seems to lift maybe half a foot off the ground.
What the?
Yeah. So anyway, before you guys can get too involved in that, Zaris, you look down and you see that your feet are starting to take on that strange particle-like pixelated type thing of light, and you feel
Oh,
yourself
here
being
we go again.
pulled into the tower. But as you do, this time the strange toothpick that you had in your pocket flies up out of your pocket and also begins to dissipate, but then it wraps you in blue light instead. The same thing happens with Machina and Dragon. Okay? So you do that and stuff. Machina, why'd you roll your ranger hit dice for?
Sorry, it was a mistake. It's click.
Why'd you roll that?
It was a
Misclick.
misclick, apparently.
Okay.
Wait, can Makina take a small rest before going in?
Okay, so do you guys want to kind of dive back away from the tower and take a rest? Okay, y'all dive back away from the tower. Y'all grab y'all grab a toothpick before it's able to dissipate, and you put those back into your pockets, and y'all decide to take a short rest. The guards in the tower, seeing that you guys are kind of step back, kind of cocks his head to the side, and says, "You guys can come inside the fort and nap for a little bit if you guys are adventurers." But he looks you guys over to see if your tags are still glowing blue before they allow you in. Seeing that they're still blue, you guys step into the fort. Okay. The fort is really dark and massive. Despite the fact, he says, "Welcome to Gin Fort." Gin Fort looks a little unsettling, and is definitely located a lot closer to White Ridge Tower. It feels tense, and the guards kind of seem more superstitious and quiet and stuff than even in the town and stuff. From what you've seen from the other fort, these guards are, "Hey, what's up, Steph? How's it going? Welcome in." But these guys are a lot more hardy and a lot more dangerous and stressed out looking. So these guards are the ones that are guarding Gin Fort, spelled with a Gin. Okay, so these guys keep a careful watch on you guys, and they allow you guys to all take a long rest. And I'm gonna do that right now. Take long rest. That got you up to full HP. Machina, Zaris, you don't really need it, but I'm gonna say that you take a long rest as well. And Dragon, you also take a long rest as well. Alright, so you guys don't consume rations because the guards wake you up the next morning and they all hand you a very small bowl of porridge. You guys eat your guys' fill, and it says, "Well, now get out." And they send you out of the fort. They said, "Try not to die. We saw the wanted posters on you guys, and we know what mission you guys have to fulfill for that old fort that old fart back at the tavern." They nod you good day and send you on your way.
Cool.
So what are you guys gonna do now?
She thanks Makina thanks the guards, and she heads towards the tower with the others.
Okay. So you guys, as you guys walk up to the tower again, Silent Mike is doing push-ups, and all of the strange bricks that he has is like floating him in the air like a kind of strange floaty freaking flying carpet, and he's doing push-ups on these things and stuff, and you're wondering how the heck is this happening and stuff. And the guard yells down at you. He said, "We've seen a lot of things happen with this guy, but he's only had this many he's only gotten this many bricks to be able to do all this other stuff." But what's up, Trash? How's it going? But anyway, so yeah, he stops doing his push-up routine and looks at you. "Be sure to bring me back more stones. You won't regret it." He kind of gives you that look of just like, gives you a thumbs up. "Don't die in there either. I'm counting on you."
All right.
And as he says that, Zaris, being the closest one to the tower, gets enveloped instead of white light, blue light, because the strange toothpick that was in your pocket floats up in front of your face again and dissipates along with you. Everything goes white for you. And Maka, it happens the same thing. The same with Dragon. Okay? So I'm gonna bring you
I'm
guys
screwing my lungs out at the same time. What was that? The area.
Okay, give me a second. I'm about to bring you guys in. So you guys start to materialize in a Cavern of Sorts. Wait a minute, I grabbed the wrong token. Give me a second. Grab the wrong token. Dragon is the first to materialize, and he looks around. Then Zaris, he looks around, and then Machna materializes right in front of the others. Okay. All right. So, everybody's movement is approximately 6 squares. That's about. Hang on. Let me see. Yeah, 6
30 feet, I
squares
believe.
is about 30 feet of movement, and you guys all have individually 30 feet of movement. Go ahead and get moving. Zaris, you go first, and then Dragon, and then Machina. Go. 6 squares of movement apiece.
All right.
Okay. Dragon, you next. 6 squares of movement.
6 squares.
Uh-huh.
Hold on, let me see.
Just tap on your token, and then you can drag your token. And it'll tell you 6 squares or show you 30 feet. That also adds up to the same amount. Do you want me to move for you? Oh, you got it. That's 1 square.
Oh,
Okay. I want to say that's about 2 or 3. Okay, that puts you around right there. Machina, you next. Machina.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm here. Just
Remember, you have to tap on your token first to move them. And make sure
next to.
Yeah.
Can we go behind
Behind Dragon.
Yes.
Okay. So technically that will be only 20 feet. I want to say 25 is right there. Yeah. Put you right on the side of a dragon right there. Okay. Zaris, you can keep moving. Okay.
It's not as dark as the last floor we were on.
Did you try looking up?
Okay. I
As
decide
you
to look.
look up, you see that this isn't a cave. It's more so like a kind of cavern and stuff that kind of goes down, and there's definitely light beaming into this place. It's not a lot, but it is light. Zaris, as you step into this open space, give me a perception roll. Machina or Dragon, did y'all want to catch up?
Okay.
Yes. Yep.
Okay.
I roll a 6.
Okay, as they catch up, I'm gonna say Dragon, you move right there. Machina, you move right there. Okay, you roll a 6. Give me an athletics check. Zaris and Machina both give me an athletics check.
I rolled a 2, but with the 6, it's an 8.
Okay, Machina, give me an athletics check. Okay, yeah, that was high as heck. So, let me see something real quick. I'm gonna see about something. Let's see if they hit you. Okay. So the score to beat was 21. All right. The the baboon hits you with a poop throw, and you were not able to dodge out of the way, nor did you even perceive that these guys could do this. But the baboons have pelted you with poop, and since it hits, it's going to deal let me see. It's going to deal 1d4 damage. That's 4 points of damage to you, Zaris. Okay. And also 4 points of damage to you, Machina. Okay. Cause they rolled a 21.
Oh no.
Yeah. Alright. So both of you guys take 4 points of damage, but also you have to give me a constitution saving throw. Okay? So you basically click on your abilities and you go to your constitution and you roll your constitution.
I didn't quite hear that. What'd you say?
I said, give me a constitution saving throw after you yeah. All right. So Machina, you take an extra let me see. You take an extra 2 points of damage because the poop almost kind of poisons you, so you take 2 points of poison damage. It gets into your mouth. Tastes disgusting. So
Ew.
yeah, so you should have took a total of 6 points of damage. Zaris, you're okay. All right. Yeah, you have
Drake
to.
is left for a minute.
Huh?
Drake is left for a minute.
Dragon left for a minute.
Yes.
Okay, so Kabari is gone. He'll be back, all right. Or he went to the restroom or something. So, as you guys look up on the ridge, the two monkeys have thrown poop that were stationed at the top of the ridge up here and stuff. And you hear running and splashing of water and stuff, and out jumps another monkey over here and another monkey to the side. They're screeching at you guys, okay? So you guys are in combat now, and you guys are surrounded, okay? And from what you guys can tell, this place, you know that you've been transported into the area where this guy resides at, okay? And
Ugh.
this guy has.
Well, I should have guessed that being nicknamed Monkey King, he'd have an army of monkeys doing his work for him.
Oh yeah.
Shit throwing monkeys.
Yep, and he throw crap. I added that as an extra thing, and it is freaking deadly. Yeah. So instead of it being a creature rating of 0, this is gonna be a very deadly mission. So Machina, the monkeys have already made their turn. Machina, you at the top of the turn order. What would you like to do? You got monkeys up here on this ledge right here, and you got 2 monkeys behind you. All right, closer to Zaris though, and then Dragon is right there, looking at you guys just get pelted. One of them getting pelted in the face by monkey poop, and the other one dies of monkey poop. Well, no, one of them got hit with monkey poop, but they didn't get any of it in their mouth. That's a better way to say it. Okay. What's gonna go down now? Machina, let's go.
Can Drakus run away?
Huh?
Can Drakus run away?
You want Drakus or Machina to run away?
Drakus.
You want Kabar's character to run away?
Yeah.
It's not. It's not.
No, no, no. He's not. It's his character. He should figure out what he does with it.
Yeah.
Besides,
Oh no, he
it's
told
more.
me it's
Where's he at?
when to get the key.
He went to go get the keys.
Yeah.
Okay, so how what did he leave? Was he over there by your house or something like that?
Yeah.
Okay, so he left your house then. Hello?
Yeah, I think. Hello.
I don't know what's going on right now.
Wait.
Okay, when he went to go get the keys from whom?
His door.
Oh,
His car. He left his keys inside his car and it was locked. I apologize.
Oh, okay. So your mom went to go get the keys for him then? I'm assuming.
Yeah.
Okay, so how long do you think he's gonna take before he's back? I would say that
I'll say,
I can take over his
at
care.
least a few minutes.
A few minutes? Okay then. I'll take over his hand for the time in and stuff. Okay, so Makana, you can still go. It's still your turn.
Okay.
Yeah.
Can she use her arrows to hit the nearest monkey?
Which one would you like to hit? There's one right here. There's one up here. And there's a two down here. Which one would you like to hit?
Hmm.
You said what? You gonna hit the ones up on the ledge, or are you gonna hit the ones on ground level?
The one on the ledge.
The one on the ledge? Okay, I'm assuming that you're going after the one to the left. Okay, roll for hit for me with one of your arrows.
Can she switch to her? Have the action points to switch to the arrow.
Yeah, okay. Well, you use half of your movement to switch the arrow. That's fine. Considering it's a fresh turn, I mean, it's only 15 points of movement. Okay, 10. That misses. Yeah, the 10 misses. So the monkey expertly dodges the arrow and beats on his chest and goes and kind of
Like just like a.
yeah, exactly. So Zaris, it is your turn next.
I look at the monkey that's probably laughing that threw the poop in my face.
Mm-hmm. The ones that threw the poop on your face are up on the ledge. The other two in front of you are currently defecating and getting ready to throw poop at you guys. What are you gonna do, Zaris?
I'm not gonna give them the satisfaction. I am going right in.
Okay. Go ahead and get to attacking then. That hits. Okay. You rear back and you freaking cleave the monkey in half. The monkey is dead. Okay? So
Okay.
Drygun keeps his head low so he doesn't get hit and pelted in the face with poop. Drygon is going to bring up his large wooden spoon to smack the other monkey that wasn't cleaved in half. So Drygon, I'm gonna roll for Drygon real quick. Okay, let's see if he hits. That definitely hits. Let's see how much damage he does. Okay. That would actually 5 points of damage. This monkey is cooked. He brings the large spoon down and it kind of caves the creature's head in, like
Just like
bonk. Like
it just topples over.
exactly. A monkey
Awesome.
topples over with his head caved in. Um, so back to the monkeys. These monkeys are straining right now, trying to get poop out of their butt, but it has a they can't do that. So this monkey just kind of walks up on the ledge, but he's not gonna go down. He doesn't want to go down, so you guys can give access to him. Okay. So Maka, it is your turn. What would you like to do? I mean, no.
Can
Those two monkeys are kind of just kind of instead of they're just kind of charge their poop up and kind of heckle at you guys. But let me see what their actions was that they can do out of thing. Yeah, they're just gonna bark at you guys in monkey language. These two, those are gonna be their turn, and they're making a lot of loud noise. So you know what that means.
Back up.
can Magida use bonus action to use the bandage?
Hang on, it's not your turn just yet. The monkey's still
Oh,
making a move.
sorry.
Okay. You hear you hear like almost kind of a running sound, a pitter patter of feet and stuff.
And then you hear a hooting laugh further deep down in the cave.
Exactly. You said you hear, "Yoo-hoo! What you catch there, boys? Get him!" So,
Guess that's Monkey King Gibbons then.
mm-hmm.
Along with more monkey cries. Ooh, ah.
Yeah, a whole lot of monkey cries. You guys feel like you're gonna be in for the fight of your lives here in a moment. So, yeah, this is what's gonna go down. Machina, you said you want to use your bonus action to heal with your one of your bandages, correct? Okay, so I'm gonna do that for you. You heal for 7 points of HP. That's full HP for you. Okay. You start to instantly feel relief because the bandages are wet, but they're wet with the water that the well cleaner lady was cleaning the well out with. You feel like that water was imbued with some type of special type of resonance as you entered the tower and stuff, and that's how you were able to recover that much HP and instantly feel refreshed when you bind those bandages around your wounds. So what do you want to do now? You still have your regular action and you can still move. What do you want to do now?
Kabari's back. Also, I want to move.
Okay, where are you moving to?
In front of the monkey.
You moving closer to the monkey?
Yes.
Okay,
I'm
so
pretty sure that's unwise. Besides, you could.
yeah, just
Besides,
tell me
you're far enough that you
where
can.
you want to move. You got 6 movement. Go ahead and move your character where you're gonna move him at. 6 spaces of movement. 1.
Yeah.
You just move 1 space.
One space at a time.
You sure you want to move there? Okay. Well, you can't
No,
exactly.
no.
You can't exactly
Uh,
get up
I-
there because the ledge is separating you from those monkeys.
Can she use half to change to an arrow, or already use them?
You already up on your you already switched to your arrows and stuff. You already switched to your thing. That reminds me, I got let me do this real quick.
Use
I think it's better if you had just stayed where you were and kept firing.
Yeah, it's kind of too late for that now. She can't move back. She has the movement to be able to move back if she would like. Do you want to move back?
Yes.
Okay, so I think you were right here, right? So you want to shoot at the monkeys? From
Yes.
here?
Use a hunt. Can I use Hunter's Mark?
Okay, so you're gonna give me 1 second. All right, let me make sure you actually have Hunter's Mark. Because the way Hunter's Mark, you really only have 2 charges of Hunter's Mark, but you can move Hunter's Mark with bonus action. So make sure if you kill an enemy, say I want to move Hunter's Mark, I'm going to use my bonus action to move Hunter's Mark. Because if you don't, then you can't move it. And it has to be an enemy within sight of you, okay? So you can be able to see that enemy. So let me do this. And you're gonna have to start doing this for yourself pretty soon. So what happens? You're using 1 Hunter's Mark, okay, and you have another charge of Hunter's Mark as well. So you're gonna use Hunter's Mark on this monkey. I'm gonna say that you got the signal for that, and saying that you got. Yeah, that's gonna be a symbol that you got the Hunter's Mark on that monkey. Okay, so go ahead and wait. What is one more thing that I forgot to apply? Okay, Hunter's Mark is now applied. All right, go ahead. Okay, that hits. All right, roll for damage. Oh yeah, that guy gets absolutely beamed, and the force magic pushes them back a little bit up against the wall and pins it up against the wall with his feet dangling. The monkey has shouted its last and stuff. Upon seeing this, the other monkey looks back in shock and then jumps off the ledge onto ground level. No. He can't move. It's not his turn yet. He looks back in shock and turns back towards you and barks more furiously at you. He's really angry. You know that you killed his friend and stuff. So yeah, back to you, Zaris. Is your turn.
All right.
Turn around and broke 1 arrow.
Oh no.
Can you get up on this ledge here?
What up on that ledge? Okay, how many feet did you have to move to get there? Let me see something. You're at 30. That's 20. Okay, yeah. Well, you had to sacrifice the rest of your movement to get up there because you had to climb. All right. Well, technically, is climbing an action? Let me see. Let me see. If you climbed up there, you probably wouldn't be able to attack. Let me see your actions real quick. Yeah, I would say that.
It's generally part of your movement, not a separate action, unless the DM rules otherwise.
Okay, I would just say it's part of your movement. You moved about 30. That's your full 30 feet of movement. I would say it would consume. Wait, that's at. This is at 15 feet here. You wouldn't have enough movement to get up there. You would need at least another 15. So did you want to kind of kind of just rest here, or what? Or did you want to just wait?
Yeah, I'll probably wait near Machina.
Okay, all right. Is that gonna be the end of your turn, or what else are you gonna do?
Yeah, I think that's the end of my turn.
Okay, Dragon, what would you like to do? What would you like to move to?
I want to move a little bit back away from the monkeys.
These two
The
monkeys are
dead
dead.
monkeys.
Those 2 monkeys are dead.
All right. let me go ahead and just where should I move? We got one more monkey, two more.
You want?
Okay, let
Do
me
you
go
want
over there by the. Yeah, let me go over there by the other monkeys.
to? Okay, so I'm gonna bring you up. You want to be right here, right? Contact front
Uh,
line.
yeah,
Okay, so you're in front line now. All right, and what else would you like to do?
if possible, can I attack the monkey?
No, this monkey
No.
is up on a ledge. You would need more movement to climb up that ledge and then get up there and attack that monkey.
Well, I'll just wait there and start breakdancing.
Okay, so you start breakdancing and taunting the monkey. As he sees you start to breakdance and taunt him, this monkey takes a running leap and jumps down the ground level. It's going to try and bite you. Okay? Let's see if he hits. Does a 13 hit? Let me see. Let's see if it hits. No, it does not hit. Which even though you have no armor and no nothing, the monkey tries to bite into your thick calf and breaks one of his tooths and stuff, or at least he thinks he does and stuff. He really just can't get his mouth around your huge behind freaking meaty thighs, and he gives up. You know, so yeah, that monkey
I just continue
doesn't do anything.
breakdancing
You just continue breakdancing, and he just seems to get. He just kind of crosses his
right
arms
here.
and taps his little monkey foot.
You want me to move back?
Okay, so this
That's
one.
your choice.
Okay, and then this one's gonna run up, seeing you breakdancing. He's gonna also try to take a snap at you as your legs are whizzing past while you're breakdancing. Let's see if he can bite you as well.
May I attack one of the monkeys?
No, it's not your turn yet. It's the monkey's turn.
Oh, okay.
That one hits you, and it does. Let me see how many points of damage it's gonna be doing. It does 3 points of damage to you. I'm gonna automatically subtract that from you. Okay, let me see if it
How much health
actually.
does he actually have?
Huh?
How
Health
many
does
Dragon?
points I have?
yeah.
Dragon had 15, and now he's down to 12.
Oh, I'm good.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. So that's the deal with that. That monkey finds purchase on your leg as you're spinning and gives you a nasty little cut on the leg as you're breakdancing and spinning past them and stuff. You can stop breakdancing and you look at him insulted. You hear more pitter pattering of feet. Another monkey is running up and he looks upset. Followed by another monkey here. Okay? He's right behind him. You see he sacrifices half his movement. He climbs up there. Alright, so you see a guy looking up, barking orders at the monkeys. Take him down, take him down. I'll loot the corpses and y'all can eat the rest afterwards. You see another
You,
monkey kind of coming down the hallway over here. He skids as he hits the corner and runs directly to you and stuff. That is the end of the monkey's turn. It is back to you, Machina.
Can I use added bonus to move Hunter's Mark?
Okay, so you're gonna use your bonus action, and give me a second. I'm gonna move take Hunter's Mark off of this one to move to the other one. Gotta find what's the name? Okay, so you're gonna move it to this guy right here.
Yes.
Okay, move it to him. I think the arrow symbol works better for Hunter's Mark. Okay, so use bonus action to move Hunter's Mark to the next enemy. Roll for hit. Maka.
Yes.
Roll for hit
It's loading.
with your crossbow.
It's loading up.
Okay. A 10. What did I say that the AC was? Okay. That definitely misses Machina. That arrow just whizzes right past him and strike up against the wall, and that particular arrow breaks. Okay, as it misses. You know, a weird angle, whizzes right past the monkey. He looks up, like it checks itself to make sure he's hit, and the monkey kind of snarls at you and stuff.
What type is that?
Let me see.
I'm checking stuff, by the way.
Okay. Your let's see. Hmm. Okay. All right. Next is up is you, Zaris.
Okay, and move forward.
Mm-hmm.
Attack this monkey. Yeah.
Oh, that definitely hits. Roll for damage. You do 9 points of damage. This dude is cooked.
But I'm holding a melee weapon in one hand and I have no other weapons.
What are you trying to say?
I have the dueling feat, remember?
Okay. You
I
gain a
gain a
plus
+2
two
bonus to
bonus
damage.
Okay, so technically, I mean, but the monkey is still dead, regardless.
Right.
Yeah, like you guys can one shot most of these enemies and stuff. It's just a sheer number of them that makes them hard to deal with. Okay, so this you back up to you Dragon. What would you like to do? Hello, Dragon.
The music playing.
What would you like to do?
I would like to attack the nearest monkey.
Okay, so I'm gonna roll for attack for you because I know it's harder to do on the phone.
Time to gamble.
Okay, let's go gambling.
Jesse, help!
Oh, that is a crit. All right, you bring your mighty
Jesse, help!
spoon down on the monkey's cranium. That's 6. I'm just gonna make it double damage. That's 12 points of critical damage. You, as you bring
The monkey's head probably just pops from the sheer force.
Or you know how like those cartoons when they hit the enemies with the hammer and their head just comically disappears into their body? Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
I was thinking that happens. The monkey
Except more fatal.
Except more fatal, yeah. The monkey kind of sticks his hands out to kind of like feel around. It touches on your leg and all the other stuff. Tries to go for
And then
a bite.
collapses.
Doesn't have a head. Feels where his head's to be, and then collapses.
And then I just continue breakdancing.
And then you just keep breakdancing. Alright, these other monkeys, seeing you kill their brethren like that, get angry. They have poop in their hands. They're ready to launch the poop at you and stuff. Let me see how far this poop can go real quick. Let me see. Yeah, they can definitely hit. That one definitely can hit. See how far the other one can hit. Let's see how far these poop things can hit. Poop throw. It says 5 feet, but I know it was like further than that. No, they can throw it up to 25 feet. Okay, yeah. According to the other rule I wrote. Because I made that was a custom rule.
With your other phone?
Yeah. Yeah, it should actually say 20 feet and not 5. Because 5 feet, they're just shoving it down your throat at that point. So 20 feet. Let me see. This one is gonna throw. That one can throw. The other ones are too far away. Alright, so this one is gonna chunk some poop at you, Dragon, seeing as you're the adversary. Alright, let's see if the poop hits.
Jesse, help!
See if the poop is gonna land. No, the poop does not hit. It goes right past you as you're breakdancing. You just effortlessly dodge it, and it just hits the thing behind it, and it kind of like splits into like a nasty mess and stuff. Okay, the other monkey kind of presses the other monkey's head down and use it as a springboard so he can throw his poop as well. The other monkey is tossing poop at you. Okay.
Gross.
Miss.
Let me see. This yeah, that other monkey misses as well. As he does to try to do a springboard, he tosses the poop. It goes in the air, in the air, in the air, in the air. And you know how you guys are in a cavern? It hits a stalagmite and it just splats on the stalagmite. And you guys think for a second the stalagmite is gonna fall down, but it doesn't. You know, it's just a poop stuck up on the ceiling somewhere now. The other monkey is going to run up just a bit to past his brothers and stuff and kind of stop there. He does not want to get close to you guys, but he's going to get in front of you guys, in front of the other monkeys, and he's going to proceed. He also has freaking poop in his hand as well, and he's going to try to also throw poop. But this time, he's not going to aim at the guy like freaking, what's the name? He's going to aim at who he thinks is the weakest in the bunch. And that's going to be back to you, Machina. Does a 14 hit? What is your AC? Your AC, by the way, can be checked as that little shield looking thing. You can see your AC and your speed is going to say armor class. That's your AC. You have a 12 in your AC, so it definitely hits. Let's see how much damage.
Oh no!
Let's see how much damage the poop is going to do as he. I'm pretty sure he put a rock in the poop too. So the poop hits you for 2 points of damage, and give me a Constitution save and throw, please. Machina, can you give me a Constitution save?
Loading.
Okay, it's loading. Okay, I'll wait.
He keeps seeming to disappear at random.
Oh, you know,
Yeah, it's so bad.
You definitely failed your Constitution save. You take an additional 2 points of damage, so you take that's 1, 2, 3, and 4 points of damage. I will be automatically deducting it, so you don't have to worry about that. Okay. So.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now you're down to 5 points of HP, I believe. So the other guy back here in the back, the boss man and stuff, he gonna be like, yeah, sling him, boys, sling him. And as he says that, the one bandit in the back, the guy that y'all assume is Gibbons, is going to, let me open his character sheet real quick and let's see what he can do. He's gonna take out a crossbow and he's gonna shoot somebody. Let's see who's finna shoot.
Oh no!
He loads a crossbow, takes aim. And he takes aim, he closes one of his eyes, and he looks, and he looks, and he looks, and he's tired of you personally still breakdancing over there. So a 15 is gonna hit. You have a armor class of 14 dragon that is gonna hit you, and that's going to do 7 points of damage. I got it. I'm already gonna subtract it here. 7 points of damage. You're now at 5 points of HP. Okay. Gibbons has attacked you with a crossbow and shot you with it. It's like, ooh, yeah, solid hit. Dragon, you stop breakdancing, seeing as how you got hit square in the chest with a freaking arrow, and you have an arrow sticking out of your chest. It is back to the top of the turn order. Machina, it is your turn. Remember, you guys have bandages.
Can I move behind Drakus?
Okay, so move behind Dragon. All right, and what are you gonna do behind Dragon?
Can I use added bonus point for Hunter's Mark, or can I only use it twice?
You can use as long as you use your bonus action, you can move your Hunter's Mark. Who you want to move it
to? The Monkey King.
You gonna move it to Gibbons? Okay, cool. So
yes.
Let me do that. Let me apply that real quick. I'm actually zoom in so these guys can see this a little bit better. All right. As Hunter's Mark seems so you see like kind of a eye-like looking target point come from the dead monkey, and it appears on Gibbons. As Gibbons sees the target point appear on him, he kind of dips around and stuff, but he can't seem to shake the mark. You know, he now has been Hunter's Mark has officially locked on him. Are you gonna roll a hit? Yeah, definitely gonna hit Gibbons. Roll for damage. Ooh, that is gonna straight drop Gibbons. Gibbons gets hit.
Oh my god!
Straight in the freaking chest. Even with a -1 to damage, the force damage was enough to deplete all of his HP. So if we put -11, that's all he had. Gibbons is gonna get hit straight in the spleen, and as he gets straight in the spleen, he says it's just a flat, and before he can finish the rest of his words, he coughs up blood, drops to his knees as the force damage explodes his kidneys and the rest of his internal organs. He drops down, coughs up all his blood and stuff, and half of his body is blown away by the force damage and stuff. And and like he looks like the freaking guy that got hit by Satoru Gojo's purple. I forgot the guy's name, but yeah, you get it. His spleen and all of his lower parts of his body. Yeah.
It's just that purple.
He's cooked. He's dead. He's down. Okay. So the three monkeys, seeing their king get absolutely wiped, are absolutely angry right now. Next on the turn on Ozaris, it is your turn.
Honestly, I thought they'd be. I thought they'd get scared.
They're monkeys.
I honestly thought they'd get scared and run away.
They're monkeys.
I think they wasn't scared because I've been breakdancing the whole entire time.
Yeah, they were already pissed.
They angry because they got taunted.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
I attack. Well,
that hits. Roll for damage. That is
6.
5 points of damage because you remember the negative. All right, so you
and another 2 for the for the dueling.
Yeah, so you automatically
so 7.
Yeah. Yeah, he's cooked. Seeing
Thank
their
you,
friend
man.
get sliced down, they get somehow even angrier. Freaking, if you guys don't know anything about baboons, they're some evil monkeys.
Yeah, they are.
Okay, so, uh, Dragon, you're next. What would you like to do?
Oh, uh, well, I think I'll try to move back this time. I won't. I don't want to take damage.
You're a
You can.
barbarian. You haven't even used your main skill yet.
which is rage, I believe.
Yeah, you're a barbarian. Why the heck you scared of some freaking monkeys? You haven't raged yet this whole fight, bro. You're a barbarian. That's why I
I,
told you to look at your videos and how you play.
I, didn't- I didn't. I didn't feel like raging today.
You didn't feel like raging today. You a big hunking barbarian. You gonna run away?
Nah, I
All
just
right,
want to break them some more.
all right. So you want to get close to the monkey so you can attack?
Yes.
Okay, you gonna step right over there, monkey pal here, and you're gonna
You can use that as bonus to use one of the bandages.
Um,
yeah. So
I'm
you're
not
gonna
gonna use that yet.
you
I'm not gonna use
do
rage
you
yet.
wanna rage?
You know what? I take it back. Use rage.
Yeah.
I
So
miss the rage. Start
you
playing in the background.
you hear like some you guys all hear like dun, 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 and you hear I miss the rage. I miss the rage. Oh, I miss the rage. And you rage. Okay? Your damage, ability checks, and saving throws all get a +2 modifier now. Okay? And you take less damage when you get hit by certain types of damage. Okay? So, I believe you take,
Nice.
isn't it like half damage when he receives any type of physical damage, correct? Right? Izari?
Yeah, I believe.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So, with that being said, you entered rage. Yeah, and that was your bonus action, correct? And you're not wearing any armor, you know. So, you're still going to be raged. All right? So, that's perfect.
They gain resistance to bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing damage.
Okay, that means you take half damage. Okay, so all you take half damage on all moves. Considering these monkeys don't do a lot of damage at all, you pretty much turn Super Saiyan and stuff. So are you gonna hit these guys or what?
Oh,
You
wait,
gonna
whose
hit 'em?
turn is this one?
The monkey right in front of you? Are you gonna hit the monkey or no?
Yes.
You take the full might of your club and you're gonna see if you can smack him. 22 definitely does hit.
Nice.
RP monkey.
The monkey
Nah.
the
Start teabagging on the monkey.
the monkey has been used. It was only originally 3 points of damage. Because you were raged, is an extra 2 points of damage, so it's a total of 5. The monkey, you know how like when you do the axe kick on Tekken and stuff, and the enemies splay out face into the pavement, and their legs kind of splay up in the air, and they just kind of go limp. That's exactly what happens to the monkey as it gets clunked across the noggin with the giant wooden spoon and stuff. The monkey is
I thought the spoon was metal.
the spoon is actually wooden, but I told I'm not gonna give that away. But yeah, the spoon is
Okay.
large and wooden for now. Wink wonk.
Okay. 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 Okay.
Yeah. If Drygon can find out certain ways to like I don't know. We already discussed it. He knows what he has to do with his weapon if he wants to make something happen with his weapon. But yeah. So that is the end of Drygon's turn. This monkey back here uh, is this whole time has been trying to poop in his hand and get some more poop really. Even though you guys have absolutely scared the bejeebus the crap out of him. He has no crap. Like he looks at his hand, there's only a small pebble. It's not enough to toss and do any serious damage with it. So he tosses that
At least
little.
no one dies of shit.
Yeah, he tosses that small pebble on the ground, crawls on top of his dead homie, and he's gonna prepare to bite you, Dragon. Okay, let's see if he hits. The baboon is upset. Let me see if that hits you. That's a yeah. You shrugged off. He tries to hit you, and he tries to bite you, and it slips because his hands are covered in poop, and he kind of falls on the body of his fallen comrade instead of actually hitting you. Okay, that's the end of the monkey's move. Machina's back to you.
Use added bonus to move the hunter's mark.
Okay, you're gonna move the hunter's mark. I'm just gonna say you moved it to it. It won't even matter at this point, especially if you hit it. Let me see. Roll for damage. I already know what your hunter's mark is automatically gonna do, but let me hold up.
Oh my god.
Roll for yeah. So
He is dead.
as you absolutely, the arrow goes right through the freaking monkey's face and stuff, and the force damage explodes it somewhere over here and stuff, and it leaves like a small crater in the ground as it explodes with this force damage. The monkey is pushed off of his homely and flips backwards one whole space as it is struck. The monkey.
You hear a voice in the background saying Toby.
The monkey is cooked, and that is the end of combat for you guys. I'm gonna say that like we're gonna dividing the loot. Everybody kind of piles the monkeys up. You guys get up here, pull this dead monkey down as well, and stuff. So, all right, this is how this is gonna go. All right, there are some uneven stacks of like loot here. All right, there's 3 over here, but one has the boss with it. There are 2, okay, and then there's 3 without the boss. All right, and there's just 2 by itself. So, how are you guys gonna split the loot with this? What method are you gonna come up with to split loot?
Can Machina retrieve the arrows? The ones that aren't broken? I think it was 2 broken.
Let's say that the arrows that, let me see. How many arrows did you want to be using?
Machina's the one who killed the Monkey King, so she should get the boss one.
Okay, that seems.
I'll get the boss, and the other 2 can split it half and half.
Okay, so what's gonna happen is Machina, you okay, you managed to receive some of the arrows. A lot of other ones broke, so you're at 43 arrows. Okay. So so you want the pile with the Monkey King? Okay, so you get ready to write down this loot. You ready? Okay.
Oh my god.
You ready?
Ready?
Okay, so
Not yet.
For Mach. Okay, I'm finna roll for the 2 monkeys first and see what you get for the 2 monkeys, and then the Monkey King. Let me roll. I'm just gonna roll 3 of the d4s. Let's figure it all out at one time.
Can you repeat that?
Huh?
Can you repeat that?
I didn't say anything yet.
Kind of.
I said get ready to write the stuff down. Write down your loot. Okay. So
Yeah. Okay. Ready.
right, go on the left or right. Let's see what you get from the first monkey. The first monkey is going to give you a beast tooth. Okay. The second monkey is gonna give you some fruit. He happened to have a banana on him. Okay. All right. So just say fruit. You don't have to put banana. And let's see what the
Blade.
you let's see what you get from the bandit himself. Okay. I'll roll a 2. You get another you get a crossbow, but instead of this one being shabby like your old one, it is actually a decent crossbow. And you also find a scimitar that's also decent, and you find 1 piece of silver. Would you like to give the scimitar to your other party member, and you keep the crossbow and the silver?
Who gets a scimitar?
Zaris uses a scimitar.
Oh,
Yeah,
yes.
that'd be me.
Yes, I'll give it to him.
Okay, cool.
Can do it
Thank
without
you.
your help.
Let me I'm gonna go put this stuff in you guys' inventory. Give me 1 second.
Thank you for all your help. Can do this without ya. Otherwise, I would have died by monkey shit.
Give me 1 second, you guys. I'm gonna get stuff added to you. At least the weapons. You guys gotta remember the rest of the loot, okay? I'm gonna put the crossbow in, and then I gotta give you the silver, right, Machina? You
Yeah,
wrote,
it was
but you wrote
one
down.
silver.
Yeah, you wrote down the fruit and the other stuff, right?
Beast tooth,
Yeah. Write down the
fruit,
beast tooth.
banana, crossbow, and 1 silver.
Yeah. Okay. So that's how it's spelled. SC. Alright, there it is. Okay. Now you have 2 scimitars. One that does a negative to on the damage, and the other one that is normal. Since these are both finesse weapons and considered light weapons, you can use a bonus action to do a secondary attack. Okay?
Yay.
If you want to, Zaris. Okay?
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So so if I wanted to use finesse, it'd have to be scimitar finesse
Mm-hmm.
and plus 3 in it, and then the second would have to be a 1d6 without the modifier.
Without the modifier, and then it would have the negative to the damage. Okay?
Gotcha.
Alright, so remember that. Okay, I'm gonna give you this other arrow, this light crossbow. Machina.
Oops, sorry. Click persuasion by accident.
What'd you say?
Accidentally clicked persuasion.
Oh, it's all good. Okay, did you already put the silver on your character, or do I need to? If not, there you go. You have 8 silver.
Thank you.
Okay, so it's your silver. You also get the for the bounty, you take the remember to write this down, Machina. You snatch the marker, write this down. Marker for Gibbons. You find out his last name is Gibbons Schultz. Okay? Gibbons Schultz. That's the marker.
Hey, given Schultz.
That's his wooden little tag thing that everybody has. And you can see that clearly his tag is red. Alright? So he did have intentions of and it's like a really, really dark crimson red. So you don't maybe he's probably killed and robbed a couple of people. Okay, so you got your loot. Let's figure out your loot, Zaris. Let's see what you get.
Right? Okay, three monkeys. There's three monkeys here. The dragon is covering up the other one, I believe.
Yeah. Okay, so
Okay,
I need to actually roll one more time. Give me a second.
gotcha.
Okay, you got a four, and a one. Let's see what you can get from this. Oh, you might be able to get a rare drop from these monkeys, but it's not everything that glitters ain't gold. So because you rolled a four twice, I gotta roll again. But because you rolled a four twice, your
Okay.
loot is going to be you get one monkey's paw. Okay.
Um, Okay,
As you
monkey's
get
paw.
as you get the monkey's paw, the hand of the monkey's paw curls around your wrist really, really tightly. Okay? And it burns into your wrist. Okay?
Ow!
And it doesn't do any damage to you, but it grips your wrist really tightly. Okay? You just received the first cursed item in the game of Warrior's Way, the monkey's paw. All right? And you also get
Congrats.
a beast tooth, and you're gonna get one more item because I gotta roll for it. Hold up. And you get two beast tooths. Okay. Yeah. So you get two beast tooths, and you got the monkey's paw. All right, and let's see you, Dragon. Let's see what you grab from the baboons.
All right.
Back.
All right.
Okay.
Here we go.
You got a one, a four, and a one.
4 and a 1.
But because you rolled the four once and it wasn't followed by another four, you you see the monkey's paw about to do the same thing to you, but then it tries to wrap around your hand and it can't. It tries to wrap around your wrist and it can't get there, and it just try to burns away into the ether. So you miss that loop drop, but you get two um beast beast tooth. Okay, so write that down. Make sure you keep a thing on your loot. Send me a whole list of you guys' loot at the end of the session because we're coming up on that. Okay. So, with that being said, there is as you guys take an inventory of everything and stuff and take what you can use from these creatures and this villain down here and stuff, you see that strange yet familiar pixelated light envelop you guys, and next thing you know, you guys are back on the outside of the tower. But what's weirdly, Zaris, you have a hand full of like those black stones in your hand. So you have a total of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and a ninth one.
Nah.
You have a total
That's so
of
beautiful.
9 of those black stones. All right, Zaris. Okay. So those mysterious black stones just kind of materialize in your hand. It's like the dungeon wants to give you those, you know. So you guys feel that familiar blanket glow of light and particles, and you guys are starting to really get used to that feeling of getting sucked into the tower like that. And as soon as you materialize a familiar crazy face, has his hands out, kind of like doing like this. He said, "Come on, my boy, give him here, Zaris. What will you do?"
Here you go, here you go, Mike. Silent Mike.
He nods, and for once, he almost seems civil. He doesn't really tackle you or anything. He just takes the stones, hops them out, and he says, "Good work, my boy. Good work." And he steps back with two large steps, and he goes and he adds the rest of his stones to his collection. Do you guys remember how many stones Silent Mike has so far?
Wait, what?
Zaris,
I remember in the beginning it was like
Zaris would know.
11.
Hold up, Zaris would know because Zaris has been through all the sessions. Do you remember how many, Zaris?
I believe it was. I believe it was about 26.
21?
Last 21 last. Was it 21 last time, or is it 26?
Have you been keeping a tab on how many stones he's been taking?
I confused by saying
Well,
21. Was
let's
not plus
see.
10.
Let's see. He had two before.
You just heard me in the
Got
background. It's not plus 10. 21?
he had two before. We got 11 from spiders, which puts it to 13.
Said, did you say 26 the last time? You said
Kobe.
26, right? You were pretty close. He had a total of 25 stones. That's a
Gotcha.
total of 25.
Gotcha.
Okay.
So I was pretty close.
Those 25 stones, as he throws them on the ground like dice, he picks all of the big ones up and they turn back into what's the name, and he has a bunch of them,
Bricks.
and he kind of puts them into a pouch on his side that seems to materialize from nowhere. He walks up to you, Zaris, Machina, and Dragon, and he hands each one of you guys
Chaos Summer.
a single piece of silver. So you guys each obtain
Right,
one
okay.
silver from Silent Mike.
Nice.
Yep.
Okay.
I got a coin.
So I'm gonna give
Yes,
you.
that's 2 points.
All right, put it in mine.
You put in yours. Okay, I'm gonna do the same with Dragon. I'm gonna add your silver to your character. Now you're not broke completely, so you have one single piece of silver.
You can finally afford the drink.
I finally put it.
Machina, I added you a silver, and you said that you already have your silver, Zaris. Okay.
Yep, I already put it in.
All right. Awesome. So, he says he gives you a deep bow, Zaris. It's a weird one though, and then he kind of moonwalks backwards and stuff, and then he levitates up and up about 5 feet off the ground and resumes like an Indian pose, and he doesn't have anything else to say anymore. He just kind of floats there.
He leveled up.
We don't know what he did. Well, you guys don't know, but I know. But so let's get you guys back to town. Let me roll and see what's up. Okay. Guys are about halfway there. Let me see if you got odds or evens, guys.
Odds.
Even.
Odds.
Okay, odds win. Oh. Since odds win, you know what's gonna happen. Are you guys prepared?
What is it? LeBron James?
No, it's not LeBron James.
Another combat
Barney?
encounter?
You already know. You should know.
No?
Oh yeah, I know. The
You
peasants were.
You should
Oh no.
you should know. Let me see. You guys should get used to this by now.
It's Shrek. Run.
Are there a sandstorm?
Nope. No
No,
Yeah,
sandstorm.
that's what
no sandstorm this time.
They say, stop right there. We're gonna need all your coins.
Bruh.
Dragon, you the first to attack. You
I
ain't
thought you
finna
said
take no
Drake. Wait,
stuff,
what?
bro. Let's go ahead and just roll for I'm finna roll for damage to you. Is there's use the start of the turn order. You're not hearing these guys out. You just gonna start bunking skulls.
Kobe. Oh wait. Yeah. The strip is attacking them.
6. Does that even hit? Let's see. Yeah,
Yes.
no, it does
No?
not hit. That misses him.
Dang it. I
As he in the
tripped
middle
over.
of his speech about why you need to go and give him all of your goods, you try to smack him across the head. He dodges out of the way. He's like, "Hey, I was mid speech," and now these other 3 guys, they all take their clubs out at the same time. Yep. Now you guys are in the thick of it. Machina, let's go. You're next.
hit the nearest one to Drakus
Okay.
with my crossbow. My new crossbow.
Okay. Cool. Are you using your last charge of Hunter's Mark or what?
No.
No. Okay. Cool. All right. So we're just gonna go ahead and Machina, here you go. All right. You using your new crossbow. Let's see. Just go ahead and roll for hit, and then roll for hit real quick.
Wait. Repeat? What happened?
No, Machina needs to roll for hit with a crossbow. Oh, you got
I
logged that.
see.
Oh yeah, you definitely hit. Roll for damage.
Oh my god, that's so.
In a moment
So
you don't use freaking your Hunter's Mark, Buddy survives.
Sorry, I'm checking stuff.
Yeah. The guy survives with a yeah. He looks beat up, but he's still standing. You know, the arrow like appears to have knocked him off his feet, but he gets up and he's like really breathing, really haggard and stuff, and he looks super pissed off. You know, as you notice, all of these guys' are tags are red. You know, and you guys' tags are still blue, so they definitely came to do you guys some harm. Okay, so let's see. Zara, you're the last one. Go ahead. What you gonna do?
Right? I'm gonna move towards this one right here. Hang on, let me just check the finesse scimitar thing. How exactly does this work again?
It's a
Oh, no, that doesn't count. That doesn't count. I was just checking.
when you attack, when making an attack with a finesse weapon, use your choice of your strength or dexterity modifier for the attack and damage rolls. I mean, use the same modifier for both rows. For both rows, light. When you take the attack action on your turn and attack with a light weapon, you can make one extra attack as a bonus action later on the same turn. That extra action must be made with a different light weapon, and you don't add your ability modifier to the extra attack's damage unless that modifier is negative. Okay? For example, you can attack with a short sword in one hand and attack in the other using an action. A bonus action, you don't add your strength or dexterity modifier to damage roll of bonus action unless that modifier is a negative modifier. Okay? So since you both have two scimitars, you can basically attack with the both of them. You can attack a regular attack and then use a bonus action to attack with the with that finesse. Okay. We're pretty
Okay.
much doing the double attack without having an extra attack feat for your fighter, which is kind of cool. Oh, you definitely hit him. Yep, he's cooked, and since the other guy just kind of looks shocked. But the other dude's too beat up to notice. He's looking at the archer, staring daggers at her face, but doesn't even realize that his buddy is drop dead. He's cooked. Oh, I should have just marked it. Yeah, but you get it. Yeah.
Got it?
There at the bottom of the screen. I can't really. No. Yeah. So.
Bro's dead as hell.
Yep, dead as hell. Okay. Next. Let's see.
The peasant's turn.
Uh-oh.
Freaking peasants. The last peasant runs up to you immediately as soon as the boy drops. He turns on the side and swings his club, trying to aim for the back of your head, trying to knock you clean the heck out, Zaris. So here we go.
Okay.
Let's see if he can hit the I didn't bring up their character sheets. I'm stupid. Okay, let's see. See if he hits. Does a 4 hit you? I'm assuming not. Okay.
No, my armor class is 13.
It was supposed to be a joke. So he tries to hit you. He swings around and thinks he's gonna really rock you. He does like this fancy looking roundhouse swing with the club, and it swings short. And you look at him and blink a singular time, then a second time, then a third time. He just looking there and he looks back at you embarrassed. Okay, back to the top of the turn order. Dragon, it is your turn. What are you gonna do? Oh, wait a minute. No, the beat up one didn't do anything. So the beat up guy is gonna raise his club and try to strike you, Dragon. So let's see what happens. Okay, yeah, and you didn't rage on your turn, so you're not gonna take half or reduced damage from whatever he decides to do to you, whatever that may be. So let's see if he can hit you real quick. Let's see if the commoner got some bite to him.
No.
Nuh-uh.
The commoner doesn't unfortunately have no bite. He rolled 12. You have 14. So as he swings at you, the club, instead of it hits you, and it just bounces off like it's a stone wall, and you kind of say, that tickles. And you just kind of like the area that he hit, it was off of one of your right pectoral and stuff, and it just bounced off, and it seems kind of like jiggle, like with natural physics. So the guy is stunned as this happened and clearly off balance. I'm gonna go to you, Dragon. Give me an unarmed strike roll, Dragon. Do you want me to use an unarmed strike roll for you? Trust me.
Yes.
Okay.
I casually pick him up and toss him.
Okay. Let's see. Let's get we're gonna do this one.
And then body slams him.
Let's see how it goes with the body slamming. Let's see. Oh yeah, that definitely hits. Let's roll for damage let's roll for damage just to be an asshole. So the unarmed strike damage is naturally a 5. That's all of his HP. You pick this guy up one leg is like hanging downward and the other leg is like hanging up around your shoulder. You pick him up and you turn and you turn and you turn and you bring him down in like a freaking split leg action. He immediately hits his back, his legs in the air. It breaks as you hit the ground, and the other leg is just splayed out in the other direction. And like he's really effed up. He's dead.
Ooh.
Yeah.
He's dead. Back broken.
He's freaking
A
dead.
couple of broken bones.
It broke the phrase "I broke my back" spinal applies here. These guys are cooked. They're freaking cooked. Let me see how this is gonna be split real quick. I have to roll 3 of these bad boys. Call a number real quick, guys. It's 4, 1, or 3. Which one do y'all want?
3.
Okay.
I'll take the 4.
Okay, so it leaves you with 1, Dragon.
Okay.
So, Dragon, you get a new club. Keep that in mind. You get a new club. Okay. Now remember that. Okay, who called the 4?
I did.
You Zaris did? Okay,
Yes.
so if you call the 4, do you want a ration or a water skin?
I'll take a water skin, thank you.
Okay. You get an additional water skin. It is half full. Remember that. So you get 2 extra
Gotcha.
uses for the water skin. If you want, can you please just go into your water skin column and press the plus button on it? Okay, it should be in your inventory.
You got it.
Okay, awesome. Okay, so in Machina, you roll a 3,
She
right?
called a 3, I believe.
You just get some simple rags. Okay.
Right, delicious.
Their presents. That's literally all they had on them. Some rags. Okay, so Machina, write that down. Dragon, I'm gonna put the club in your inventory real quick. It is a regular club. Is no negative to damage. But are you sure you want to use the regular club versus your spoon though?
I think I'll just use regular.
Okay, you're just gonna use your club,
Uh,
or you're not gonna use your custom weapon, right?
Not yet.
Are you sure, Dragon?
You know what? Let's go ahead and switch it.
You don't want to. So you want to use a regular club and not your custom spoon, your large spoon, right?
You know what? No, you know what? I'm sticking with the spoon.
Sticking with
I'm
the
sticking
spoon.
with.
Good choice.
Is it an actual spoon?
It's a giant spoon.
The giant spoon that's in his hand. If you zoom in on
Oh
his
my
character,
gosh.
you can see it.
Yeah.
Um,
Go ahead. Zoom in.
I see it.
he sees the giant spoon, so there it is. So, but you do have another club. The
Nice.
DM will
I'll just
remember.
put that on my back.
The DM remembers your decisions. Okay, that was a wise choice. Machina, write down the fact that you got some rags. Zaris, did you add your extra
Got it.
water skin? Okay, these guys are cooked. So, since they're cooked, let's do what we do with cooked people. We get them off out of the way. Okay, now for the fun part. You guys make it back to the town, right? Right, you guys have made it back to
Yeah,
town,
well,
right?
Yes.
How many monkeys
Yep.
did
Yeah,
y'all
well,
fight? Did y'all fight, like, how many monkeys did y'all fight? Did y'all remember?
Like 9?
7.
Yeah.
Like 7.
No.
I thought it was 8.
You wrote, yes.
Oh.
You fought a total
Oh, yeah.
of 8 monkeys, and
8
technically,
Plus Gibbons.
Monkey.
plus Gibbons. Okay? So, So that is a total of it's 80. 105 experience divided by 105 experience divided by 3. Could somebody give me the math for that, please? Pretty
Can you
please.
say that again?
Okay,
105.
give me a moment. Give me a
divided by
moment. Give me a
3.
moment. Okay. Oh, give me a moment.
35.
35. Okay. I'm gonna be adding that to your EXP. Um, Zarius, could you add 35 to your EXP, please? Here, calculate that out real quick.
Chip plus 35. 247.
Okay,
Congrats.
put that
So close.
on your thing, please. For your board. And for you, Makana, you're at 157
Plus 35.
You're at 192 now.
I'm almost level 2 right now.
Mm-hmm.
What's a max level? Is there a max level?
There, technically level 20 will be the max level. But you guys are still level 1. Alright, so that's
Understood.
Makana score, and since this is your first time playing Dragon, it's your first little bit of points. So you're gonna be at where you at? Yeah, there you are. This is your first little bit of points. I'm gonna let's see. You're at 35 as well, so you're 35 base. You didn't go on any adventures except today. This is why I tell you come and show up for the adventures. Okay? Alright, that is everyone's experience. And as you made it back to the camp and stuff, be sure you guys give me your list of loot that I haven't. If I have already put it in your thing, I will be looking over your character sheets to figure out what loot is going to you guys and stuff. Now that you guys are back in town, you guys have a few more things to do.
Probably go to Letus and I probably go to Letus's room and hand over Gibbons's placard.
Okay, would you
Yes,
guys like
Makina
to all
goes.
come and do that, right?
Yes.
Okay. Dragon, what about you? What are you doing?
Man, I'm going straight to my place and going to sleep. I'm joking. Okay. Rich. I'll follow y'all guys.
Okay, so you guys go into the tavern and you go and you find Letus. When you find Letus, he's at the bar speaking to a different tavern, which this time and stuff. Is a younger woman. She looks to be like in her late teens, maybe early 20s and stuff, or whatever else. And he seems to regard her with like a lot of respect and stuff. You don't know who this is. Manish, what's up? How's it going? Um, so you don't know who that is exactly, but you go up to Gibbons and you hand him the placard. Upon him getting the placard from you, he looks it over and he takes the stone, like the glowy blue crystal, taps it to it twice, and the light of the placard is almost absorbed into the crystal, and the name flickers red a few times, red and black a few times, and then it fades completely, and the placard is completely empty. And he puts the placard in his pocket along with the crystal, and then he takes out like a coin pouch, and he gives you guys each 2 silver apiece. Dragon, I'm going to be giving you your 2 silver. You guys also get two silver. Zaris, give your 2 silver to yourself. Machina, I'm gonna give your 2 silver as well right now. So you're at 11 at the moment. Okay. So he says, "Thank you. That guy has really been terrorizing everyone, monkeying around. We couldn't really go and
Throwing shit at everybody.
yes, he was horrible. Um, every time the guards rarely, if ever, go and patrol in the forests and in the woods, um, and in the jungles. So because of that, he was terrorizing us whenever we decided to go into the jungles and pick fruits and stuff, especially the bananas. Um, he freaking monkeys would attack, and normally monkeys would do all that stuff and stuff. We have ways of scaring them away, but he would command these monkeys in some odd way. Turns out
There's a horde of them too, so
he had a rare artifact called the monkey's paw. Um, this monkey's paw materializes every time
He's
the
paw. Wait.
let him finish, please.
You mean this thing that's on my wrist?
He said, "Oh, you're bound for trouble." The monkey's paw grants a total of 3 wishes. Each time you grant it grants a wish, it burns away, and the finger is released. But it grants you these wishes, but then it also curses you some type of way. Sometimes yeah. It could be all various amount of curses, but the curses always match what you ask for. So if you ever do make wishes, Zaris, uh, just don't make wishes that ask for too much. Try to burn your wishes away and be rid of that cursed object around your wrist. Okay.
F max luck, kind of.
Yeah. No, I wouldn't call it luck. It's bad luck. But basically, anybody can obtain a monkey's paw. You just roll a 4 and then immediately roll a 4 right after that. And Zaris, you roll a 4 right back to back. So, well, I rolled a 4 for you and it was back to back. So, there it is. So you're not getting the first cursed weapon. I mean, not cursed weapon, but cursed item in the game. Congratulations. You can only be fine from fight monkeys. but, but yeah, you guys have been paid. Leadus continues. He says that yes, that guy was terrorizing everywhere. I should probably season as how you guys are seasoned adventurers. I should surely tell you that. Well, step into my office. He goes upstairs and goes back to the usual place in the top floor to the left, door to the left. You guys follow him, or you guys stay
Yes.
downstairs? You
Okay.
guys all follow him. Dragon, what are you? On?
Yes.
Dragon.
Yes,
You're
follow.
following. Okay, cool. I gotta check with the whole party here. You guys all follow him up to the room, and he says that I was called out of retirement to send people to the tower to help to properly stimulate the economy of Nicodemus and gain support. The local lord here also has ties and dealings with my employment. More will be revealed as you guys become stronger, but just know that as you guys complete missions and various supply runs for the town and hamlet of Nicodemus, you not only will be billing out and filling out your own fortune and fame, you will also be supplying and eventually bringing on, and word will reach the capital about your deeds so that Nicodemus can receive more fondling and then build up his stores and wares. And also, I can get you this. He just kind of slides them over on his desk. It's recipes to create certain buildings and structures within towns. He says that there are different things that you guys can create, like shops, different housing developments, and these are different deeds that he can give you around the hamlet of Nicodemus. And he says he has the power to do this along with some of the other nobles and noble related people that are in this hamlet. There are only a few noble people that exist here, you know. But if you guys haven't heard of them, he's not giving it up. You guys have to ask around about these people. Zaris, you know of a family of nobles, okay, but you don't know who his kin, who you don't know who the local lord is exactly, nor do you know who the you know that their last name is the Holtz though, okay, Zaris, that's
Yeah.
what you know. So, are you gonna share that with the rest of the party? Just you
Yeah.
can just yeah, okay. So since you
You mean
share,
like the Holtz like the
okay.
Holtz that live here?
Oh, well, one of the Holtz, the youngest, the daughter, owns this tavern. She knows a lot and she hears a lot. In fact, she was just downstairs and downstairs.
Oh, that was the woman that you were talking to when we came in.
Yes, maybe you should go downstairs and ask her a little bit about this, but after I finish my debriefing here. So, in a moment, if you can help and continue to carry out missions, I can continue to get you information in vital ways that you can make a real stake and name for yourself here in Nicodemus. So, what say you all?
I'm in.
Okay, what about you other people? Dragon, Machina, are you guys in or what?
A steak?
Yes.
Huh? Would you say Dragon?
I'm joking.
Can you repeat that?
He said okay. Is that what you
Yeah.
said? You okay? So,
Yes.
all right. So you guys are all okay with building fame and wealth and Nicodemus, and thank fucking God y'all actually uncovered some little bit of your. I had to force lore upon y'all, cause gosh y'all are dense sometimes. No offense, but gosh. All right.
Yeah. That's
Yeah,
real.
you got some stuff revealed to you. So you guys are not even close to knowing about more about everything, but you guys still know a crumb more than what you did before. Thank God. So, will you guys follow up? What are you guys gonna do now? He's done debriefing you. He told you about he let you know about one of the whole family members and stuff, and um, he told you about that he was personally a noble almost himself here, and that he will have further missions for you around as you continue to do and stuff. These missions will be carried out in the sessions and stuff, and you don't also have to embark on these missions. You could just go to the tower to grind or whatever else. You don't always have to embark on these missions. I recommend you do this. Technically, these are considered main quests. Dialogue options going to him. All right.
Yeah, gotcha.
Yeah, he's always
Yes.
gonna have work for you guys to do, inside the tower during session, of course. So, with that, he waves you guys off, and he says, "Please be careful in the tower. You guys should probably retreat to your tents and get some rest when you're done with me. Uh, Make sure you grab something to eat, and make sure you stay well stocked and prepared on the items that you need to not be weakened out there. So with that, um, he looks at some of you guys and says, I can sell you rations here if you need rations. Okay.
Makina asks how much.
He says 5 silver per ration. Is that 5 silver per ration, right? Zaris? It's 5 silver per ration?
Yep.
Okay. Yeah, he can sell it to you 5 silver per ration. Normally he gives rations to all newcomers. Dragon, you already have your starting ration. So if you want another ration, you would have to buy it for him. Also, Dragon, make sure you write down that you have your starting ration because I didn't add it to your character sheet right here, I believe. Okay?
Okay.
So I can remember to put that down. So write that down. Make sure you send me. Everybody needs to send me all of their loot items in session. If you miss something, it's your ass. So, but yeah. So you guys are still upstairs. He waves you away. What are you guys gonna do now?
Can Makina go upstairs and ask him about the? Because she's an artisan, and that's like the first time you mentioned that he draws really good, so she wants to ask him about that.
About what? You're
So, like
already
the drawing.
upstairs. First off, Makina, you're already upstairs. So what do
Oh,
you want
okay.
to do?
She wanted to ask him about like what skills he has, because she saw his drawings and she's an artisan and she's interested in that.
He won't tell you. You don't. You guys have only known him.
He doesn't actually exactly trust you.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, you remember the relationship system I was telling you guys to read about? Yeah. He won't tell you. So, and then he goes saying that he keeps his lips tight, keeps an absolute poker face. He goes back to his work. What will you guys do now?
I'd probably ask for information about the daughter of the Holt family.
He replies, you can go and ask her yourself. She's right down there.
Okay.
Yeah. He just told you she's downstairs.
All right, I'll head down there.
Downstairs. She goes.
Okay, so you guys are all going downstairs, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. You all guys. You guys all go downstairs and go directly up, saunter all up, the full group go directly to the bar. And you say to him,
greetings.
You say to her, greetings. She says,
Greetings.
hang on a minute, I gotta finish with this other customer here. And she continues to clean and stuff. And she's pouring out some very dark beer for the customer there. He nods his thanks, and he tries to make small talk with her. She puts her hands up. She goes to you, and she says, welcome to the give me a second. Welcome to the Rusted Cup. What can I get for you guys? I heard you guys bested the towers and been to a few floors. How is it?
It's an adventure, that's for sure. Pardon my forwardness, but your last name wouldn't happen to be Holt, would it?
No, and who told you that?
Letus.
Letus.
We actually saw you talking to her. We actually saw him talking to you when we came in.
Okay, seeing as how you actually able to say his name, she visibly relaxes from her apprehension. Oh yeah, Letus. Well, Yeah, that old coot. Anyway, yes, I am a Holt. I'm Rita Holt. Um, yeah, that's me. I'm the owner of this fine establishment. She slaps the bar and then looks around admiringly. This place may look like a, excuse my language, piece of shit, but it is my piece of shit. And this land and this establishment and the woods around it all belong to my father. So, yeah. Does that answer your question, or do you have anything else for me? She continues to clean a tankard.
I I was on I was honestly kind of surprised. Nobles that I know usually don't do what they refer to as commoner work.
I
With
wouldn't
with
call
as
this.
I use air quotes for that, by the way.
You said, listen, Sonny, this was my own idea. I had to fight my father tooth and nail to give me this place, and he still grimaces any of the very, very rare occasions he happens to walk into this place. So don't go jinxing my joint, okay? With your commoner air signs. She does it and she's very mocking with it and stuff. You know, she rolls her eyes. She still has a tankard.
My apologies, madam. I didn't mean to offend.
Good thing you're handsome. Otherwise, she looks you over and then kind of pouts for a minute, and she looks in the tankard, seeing how it's clean, and racks it on the rack with the rest of the tankards. So, what do you want to know? And before you go and ask, that information is not going to be free. She rubs her two fingers together as if she's like that universal sign for like, hey, I'm gonna need you to grease a few palms before she's able to give you any information.
Probably reach in and take out these 4 silver to give her.
Oh, mighty, mighty generous. She's going to take your silver, Zaris. Give it a second. And since it's 4 silvers, you're going to get yourself an awful amount of information with that. You said four. You said 4 silver, or you only have one, or did
Yeah,
you already subtract
yeah,
it?
I know. I subtracted it.
Okay, awesome. Okay, awesome. So she takes that silver and says, "Okay, let's get this right. My father, Garrick Holt, all right, owns this land. He's a very very legendary knight. You go up against this man, you probably he could flick your freaking nose and you'll be unconscious. You guys do not want to smoke with that man. He's a good man, but you do not want to smoke with my father. Okay, he also adopted a few people around here and stuff. Their names, well, ask around about them. Uh, but I think I saw you walking around. You, she points to the woman, meaning you, Makana, and you you actually talked to my step brother,
The
if
shady
you could,
merchant.
huh?
The shady merchant.
Oh my gosh, are you that dense? No,
Oh,
no,
just
no.
kidding.
Let her finish.
What? It was one of the farmers. One of
It
the
was one of
farmers
the
at the.
farmers.
Okay.
It was one of the farmers, the black guy, the only freaking black farmer, and the only freaking like black dude in this whole area besides Drygun that just arrived. So, yeah, Ash, and she kind of says it while she's blushing a little bit. Yeah, Ash is, he was adopted because his father went into the tower and was slain. But enough about that. So, there are quite a few capable people around here that are perfectly capable of like guarding our area and stuff. But the reason why we were sent here is Nicodemus is supposed to be a well-developed point to eventually get and expand the king's domain. So it all begins here at Nicodemus, starting with Garrett. So that's why word has been going out to find worthy adventurers that can go into the tower and survive. And once you guys get strong enough to get the recognition of Garrick, my father himself, then, well, you know. Zaris, that has something to do with the side quest that you received, okay? Uh, that Roween told you about. Do you remember Zaris?
Uh, yeah, I remember. He told me to get stronger before and
Right, and
talk to him when I got to that level.
Rita is telling you the same. See, right now, there are a lot of newbies like yourself that have also braved a few floors of the tower and stuff. And some of them came back and they were hurt really bad, and they weren't able to do things. Some of them took up certain trades and they preferred just to live simple lives. And others became guards and such that you see walking around. But everyone here is mighty, powerful than the regular beggars and riffraff that you see running around the streets trying to rob people on the way to and from the dungeon. Ironically, you guys have probably ran into a few of these guys. um, but
Yeah, we're aware of that.
yeah, horrible riffraff. But they're weak. They just break off tree branches and think that they can just whack people across the head with freaking tree branches. But sometimes they do get away with it. Freaking rogue bastards. But anyway, um, so yeah, this is like we need a lot of help. We need the people here to actively contribute to building up our small hamlet into some notable great cities so that we can serve as the first and last line of defense. If the deeper levels of the tower anywhere like my father has described, then we need to really build up the hamlet of Nicodemus. And that's where you guys come in. You guys have to get stronger so that you can be able to defend this place. And it's not without its reward. You guys can really eke out a major amount of riches. She looks at Machina. No, she doesn't look at Machina. There was a lady that I believe her last name was Bone Carver, whatever her title was. Sometimes you get these rare chests that have an obscene amount of gold in them, and they give you what your heart desires.
Yeah, I was there.
Yeah. Well, did you know
Yeah,
that you can really gain a massive amount of riches? You'll pretty much be on the top of the world. My father Garrick found hundreds, if not thousands, of these chests, and that wasn't the reason why. That was after he retired and stuff. He took his strength and he went to that tower and fought all manner of beasts. But with that in mind, you guys need to be careful. I just met you guys, and I don't want anything to happen to you guys. Like, I really have a lot of faith in all three of you. But anyway, what else would you guys like to know? I can tell you anything.
Machina gives her like 3 pieces of silver and asks for like, where can I get like any alchemist supplies, the tools, tinker tools?
She holds her hand out, and she doesn't accept the silver because Doris already paid for information. Well, artisan tools and everything else like that, we would have to put out an order for it. But as you see, we don't have a formal port, so by the time I put the message out and send it by messenger bird, it would take some time to get here. So I would have to special order it directly from the capital or nearby traveling merchants. That
How much would that be?
Oh, it's really expensive for those tools. Um, they're specialty items. Trying to start up a trade here in Nicodemus is really, really hard, but it's also very, very rewarding.
How much? She Machina asked.
Gold.
Oh.
Gold. Something that you do not possess, Maka. She doesn't say that, but I'm saying that.
I
The DM, you don't possess that. You kind of own the broken
really
side.
only have a single gold coin to my name.
Well, I suggest you guys hit the tower and continue to, you know, how does that one weird guy, Silent Mike say, grind for it? Yeah, continue to grind for it.
Good day, Miss Holt, and and have a pleasant night.
Mm-hmm. She
Thank
looks
you
at
very much.
she
Have a
looks
great
at
night.
Dragon is because he's the only person left that didn't leave the bar. Zara's trying to walk away and Maka walks away. Dragon, you're the last person there. Do you have any questions for her?
I just walk away without saying a word.
Oh my god, you guys are dense. Oh my freaking god.
I walk away skipping and everything, all happy and everything.
Okay.
Pretty sure
I'll
she
just-
looks at him like, huh? He may have something wrong with him mentally.
Okay.
Something wrong with him.
So you guys
He got hit the head too much with the big spoon.
you guys are gonna leave the tavern and just leave it like that, or
Oh,
Makina goes back and asks for like anything about healing items.
oh, healing items. Yes, the bandages that the well lady sells, those are actually, I
yeah,
don't know what it is, but
yeah. I recall that when we were in the tower, the bandages Machina just seemed to
she kind of
glow
puts
with
her
the
fingers.
water.
She puts her fingers to her lips. Pipe down about that. Pipe down. If 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 simple people knew about the power of those bandages going into the tower like that, people think they were invincible and go and probably even kill.
Sorry. It just
I'm so sorry about that.
Shh. You guys are so loud. You guys are not talking in the whispering voice to make this role play actually believable. But anyway,
no. I'm actually whispering now.
okay, cool.
Sorry.
I'm so sorry about that.
Okay, she
You
says
sing in the background dancing.
if people knew that the that the well lady can actually has a form of resonance, and she's actually blessing the town's water supply so that we don't get sick. Because you know that nobody is actually freaking boiling the water before they drink it. How can that be possible? Okay, and no one gets sick. No, she's blessing the water, and so when she puts it on the rags, it has certain properties to it. Okay. So with that being said, keep it under wraps.
I know.
Literally. So
That's what she.
you can buy healing items from her from now on. She charges good. It's affordable, really. It's only I believe 50 50 copper per bandage. I believe she gave you guys a few of those bandages when you went into the thing, and um outside DM thing. If you guys use the bandage, okay, and you still have another bandage, instead of having those two that she gave and that the other guy gave, the Sammy, you would only have one. So make sure you keep note of that.
I was
Don't
only have one.
please don't cheat me. I'm gonna go back and watch the VODs and be like, these mother truckers live with their loot drops, and I'll give you a penalty. I'll give you a penalty for the hell of it. But anyway, so that being said, she said, yeah, you can always buy bandages from her, but as far as actually healing and everything else like that. There is no apothecary here and stuff, or like anyone that has traveled to town with that knowledge of that. Actually, no, there is someone here by that, but he doesn't really like to be bothered too much. He's been mostly out in the woods scouting herbs and stuff, so you would have to catch him around here and there, you know.
Okay.
So with that being said, uh, she doesn't say anymore. You know, she quiets down and go back to her work, and someone calls her over and asks for a pint. So she goes over there and pours up a pint of mead and gives it to them, and she's preoccupied with her customers. That's all she has. That's all she says.
I bel- I believe that. I believe that's all we're going to learn today.
Hmm.
Can Makina go to the forest? Or not? Or is this the end?
Makina can go to the forest, but has Makina looking at her HP lately?
Oh, he takes a rest?
Okay. So if you take a rest, that's gonna be the end of the session, though.
Yeah, that's the end of the session.
Okay.
I go home skipping and then immediately crash in the bed
Okay.
and fall
So
asleep.
upon coming back from the thing, Dragon, you get a tent from the guards. They hand you one, seeing as you survived your first time in the tower. They give you some long sheets and a couple of long pieces of wood, so you can and a little bit of rope, so you can go and craft a tent. Get a simple box to put your gear in and stuff, and you get a bedroll, and you go and set this stuff up, and you copy the others and dig a hole and put the box in there, and you put your loot items in the box. Make sure you give me a list of your loot at the end of this playthrough, guys. Um, Machina, you're gonna have to go hunt for something outside of in between, okay? So
Oh yeah.
for
Oh yeah. I was
now,
gonna ask Sammy about the mud hut or not.
Sammy with the mud hut. That's he showed
That'll
that.
probably be tomorrow,
Yeah,
next
they
or Saturday.
they showed that to
Okay.
you. That's something I'm gonna send you in the middle of the thing. Just make sure you know send me a reminder about all that. Okay, this is technically the end of the session. I appreciate everybody for showing up, you know, and hanging out. I'm talking to the audience real quick. Appreciate everybody for hanging out, showing up and stuff, and being awesome. I appreciate my players for being here because we have to wait until Saturday. I didn't want to wait until Saturday. I wanted to actually run a game, and I appreciate everybody for being here for said game. You guys are freaking amazing players. Um, Appreciate our viewers for being here and spending time with us and running up our view count and liking the video and commenting and all that jazz. It's Akeem with 07 bits and guests. Bye.